it as a scene. Not gonna say it's not. Yeah, you're right. But like a vibe, you know.
This is a big ass coat though. I won't take the flag off and put it myself.
That flag is homeland arrest for sure.
My thing is though, I'm like, Alexa, volume down. I'm like, for me, I want to put it on a different jacket. That jacket was mostly like it's an old cheap jacket. It was already a $10 jacket 10 years ago.
You know what you can also do when you are
Alexa, volume down.
If you are gonna, if you are gonna do that, you could have it to where you can put it on more of like a stylish jacket, like a Cody Rhodes.
But I needed to test whether it even worked the way I put it on, and it does work. So now that I know how to apply it,
you look very much like a wrestler when you have it on, because you have the shirtless thing on. So you just have like the lower body, like you know how when you create a guy, put the lower body, and then you just have like accessories, and you put the, because you know they're gonna take it off after the.
I was a mega wrestling fan, but I'm like,
have you seen?
Go ahead, sir.
Have you seen Seth Rollins' new look? Like he has the long trench coat going with like the all black like suit and tie with the slacks. He looks like
sure.
He looks really dark now, as opposed to how he used to look. I don't know if you know. He used to wear like those flamboyant fucking like designer clothes on stage.
Oh yeah. Now like when he did the cut to see like the that shit.
Yes. So now he does like other stuff to where he's just doing the black, all black. He's just depleting color all the way through.
Alexa, mute. Hurt my feelings, disrespect.
Dude, just like don't even worry about that shit.
Nah, man, but I'm like, bro, you need to be put on.
Me?
Like on the.
Didn't you put me on a live one time where you?
I'm like, it's always bad timing for some reason. But I'm like, I'm trying to get you in the millions market,
brother.
Millions,
brother. That's gonna happen in its own.
And you know what?
It's gonna happen organically, and that's how you want it. You don't want it in a weird whatever. I'm trying to find.
Nah, they came out. They said don't give up. Yo, we got Pasta in the fucking building. What's up, people?
You?
We just having some conversation. I wanted him in the fucking room because deep cut. You ever heard of the wrestler Mac Daddy Johnson?
This is how he looks right now. It's just a video I found.
Yeah, I saw it.
You see him?
No, but here's the thing. You ever heard of Mac Johnson?
Yeah.
Mac's a friend of the family, man, and. Okay.
It's cool. It's better.
No, but listen. This is important. This part's important, man.
Yeah.
But Mac's a friend of the family, right? And I know he's reaching out to me. Because before Deep South Wrestling, so it was OVW, then DSW, then they went to FCW. FCW came NXT. You know what I'm saying? While they were still in Deep South, like Mac was like on the developing team. Like he was gonna, come up, but he ended up started working more in the production and shit. But he never got to be a producer. Like another people sitting in the chair during shows and shit. And honestly, he's a country singer and he's pretty damn good. So it's like he chose his past where he was gonna be the strongest. People could see him in the best light. But he had heard my case. It was dismissed, and dismissed is like when it came down to the charge. We're talking about I was accused of attempted murder. Like when if it's finally just like okay, well he not even did that shit. We see it on camera. He finally you know what I'm saying? And it's like it's validated to be like, yeah, people, I really didn't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like I'm not some risk because that's why I couldn't get work anywhere for a minute because like people are like, oh my god, is this gonna be a violence risk? I'm like, I didn't do that shit. Mm-hmm. Motherfucker just called that way. Anyway, that's a whole story, right? But anyway, but Matt called me and he's like, hey, I heard you're doing better. Heard things are going well. Congratulations on the truth being And I was like, yeah. What's up? Like I dropped it just like that. It's like, what's up? Well, I'm living over here by League City now, and I'm like, before you go any further, let me just be clear. And this is what I'm asking you about too right now.
Yeah.
People ask me why is it I never even tried to be a wrestler, and why is it overnight one day I went from being the biggest wrestling fan ever to I can't watch this anymore. I can't.
For the product.
So here's what it comes down to. Even to this day right now.
The product shift.
No. But listen. Even to this day right now. To this day, right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Nobody fucking respects Vince McMahon. Every single time that anybody has ever had the chance to, they rib him.
There is, I'm going to just say one thing. His credibility and his pioneership in creating what is now a almost billionaire company is because of the fact that...
North of that,
probably more. It's because of the fact that he was so different from the territorial ways of how everybody was doing it.
Yeah, he wasn't on the circus show.
I don't know if you know this, but when he used to work with Ted Turner before they split into WCW and he had his own network, right? He went to New York. That's where their thing is. Mm-hmm. So what happened is that he was running the very baby version of WCW at one point. And then they had a falling out. And Ted paid him $1 million. And that's how he was able to create WrestleMania #1. Did you know this? You probably didn't. He created WrestleMania 1, and that set the standard because he bought it under the license of a sports entertainment as opposed to a wrestling product. Because he wanted to do something different. His father did it to where it was very traditional, and he did it to where he was like, I'm going to create art.
Well, it's a genuine...
And it grew. Because he had very memorable... He had it is definitely theater. He had very memorable characters that you will still remember to this day because of how they were. They were very much... They stuck in your mind if you followed that, you know?
Yeah,
so,
no, even to this day.
So the reason why they hate him...
earlier.
So the reason why they hate him... Yes, exactly. The reason why they hate him is because of the backstory of it all. When a man gets powerful, he tends to most men go to the evil. Because it is very... That's just...
Well, in the United States of America, being successful and being a good person don't typically happen at the same time.
Exactly. Because how do they get rich in the first place?
Fucking people over.
Yes. So that, along with, as a man, perversion, dog, mentality, just because of how he was, because of who he was. That's just how it is.
Well, I mean, you know the WWE symbol? You know why when they went to WWE, it's like, all they did was take off it. Why is it? It goes, well, because it's more realistic now, because all the WWE is the McMahon mind.
Well, yeah, but Miz also did
it's the mind of McMahon.
Well, if you think about it, Miz took that and turned it around.
That's just something he did with his own cadence, but I'm like, really though, if you watch WWE, understand this from this point of view. All you're watching is a dream that Vince McMahon is having.
Well, yeah, at one point, yes.
No, the whole show. Every Friday, every Monday, the pay-per-view.
Yeah, okay, so that's...
But that environment, that world, what is that? I go, it's just a dream he's having.
It's a literal production team.
I'm saying, yeah, but the driving force behind what is this thing? I go, if you really think about it, it's just a dream that Vince is having.
It's his vision of what it looks like, what the sport looks like. Because you could say, oh, it's fake because it's choreographed. Hold on.
So why do people go see Marvel movies then?
Hold on, because when they bought the licensing, when TKO bought WWE.
No, but when you say fake, I go, bro, on that same level. So what?
Well, yeah, it's choreographed.
Are Marvel movies real, bro?
No, they're not. But the idea.
No, but it's theater. No, hold on. I was gonna say this earlier. Hold on. I was just gonna say this earlier. It genuinely is theater, and it's crystallized the most when ECW's home base was a fucking theater.
Okay.
You remember that? They had the wall had the
bingo hall.
It's physically a theater though.
That's just the business side of how much you can afford. But I'm saying
it's theater. You're watching genuine theater.
Yeah, it is.
We're talking about Shakespeare. Do you think Shakespeare
you bring up Shakespeare. This is a perfect example that you bring up Shakespeare because you know how it was, what format it was. It was Colosseum-like. In the middle was a stage, right? Okay, do you remember, do you know that? I think we talked about it one time that they had, basically it was a circus act at one point, wrestling was, or shows. And it was going around town.
The good guy beats the bad guy.
Exactly. That's what it became territorial.
Bruno Sammartino was the champion for 40 years, but it's like, was he? He was just the written champion.
Mm-hmm. He wrestled like once a year.
Not at the beginning though.
No, of course not.
When it was just
it's kind of like you savor your champions because that's why they're your champions.
Well, they're just again, they're just parts of your act. For example, if you want to have more wrestlers, like really think of the backfin circus act. I go, of course the champion never has to wrestle. Yeah. He's just that's his character as being the champion. So he's always in the background.
Well, I always thought of it like a theory. Whenever I think I recently watched a Paul Heyman documentary, and he was talking about how when he was writing SmackDown during the heyday of like when 2002.
Yeah, Ruthless Aggression.
Yes, he was in charge of creative in SmackDown.
Paul Heyman came up with that.
No.
He came up with Ruthless Aggression.
He came up with the...
When John Cena said it to Kurt Angle?
No.
I'm making shit up.
He came up with the SmackDown 6, though, because that was the 6 people that they focused on in those storylines. That's what made it so entertaining. They had 6 people. It was Cena, Mysterio, Kurt, Lesnar at one point, Eddie, and maybe someone else. I can't remember off the top.
Edge never quite made
it. Edge was a more of a Raw guy, bro. Edge was always on Monday Night Raw. Like, even during the 2000s, he was on Raw.
No, but the Never Gonna Stop Me Edge. Never
gonna stop me. Durango Edge. That was after
Durango Edge.
That was after the Brood. It's funny. Edge and Christian had a similar beginning. Same with the Hardys. The Hardys was part of the Undertaker's fucking disciples. It was the dark guys. And
I thought it was Chris... I almost said Chris Hayes. What was that guy named? Michael Hayes.
That's Gangrel, you mean?
No. The Hardy Boys?
Hardy Boys
their manager was old man Michael Hayes for a little while.
We're talking about before they became Hardy Boys.
Oh, no.
They were disciples of like the Undertaker Ministry of Darkness. They were part of the Ministry of Darkness. That's what they came up with. That's what they came up in. And then they split off from that group to become just, which is going to be me and you, bro, Hardy Boys. And then they became popular because that's about the same time where Edge and Christian left the Brood, all that stuff with Gangrel.
Right.
And they became their own Edge and Christian.
Yeah.
Dudley's was already there because Dudley's legend was carried on from ECW because that's where they got famous in the bingo halls with Paul Heyman. Yeah.
If I go back and I watch Team 3D, and I'm just like, well, sorry, they weren't called that back then. They were called the Dudley Boys. But I'm like,
Team 3D.
But I'm like,
but they were also
Ray Dudley though. You know, Bully Ray.
Bully Ray from TNA.
Has he always been an asshole?
Yeah. There was a time when they had when Evolution. Oh, you remember how that came up with, right?
You say
Devon's kept fucking. So Devon's kept fucking up one night about getting the tables or something, and that's when Bubba did the shove and got mad, and that became their act because the way Bubba is, that's how he is. He's very New York, bro. He's cutthroat, like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? Like, and then I think there was a time how it originated. I think it was something where like Devon had fucked up on getting the tables or something, and that's what created this whole thing. Because like,
I mean, dude, I don't think he's allowed to be a nice person.
No, it's Bubba.
That's what I'm getting at. I'm like, he's not an asshole.
Bubba is a personality outside of wrestling, a different person, because he's a podcast personality.
No, but like if he's at work, because you know they own a wrestling gym, they have a school.
Yeah.
He still has to be an asshole.
Well,
like he never gets to be outside
Bubba,
of it.
It was always intense.
Yeah.
Out of the two, remember how when Devon separated, he went to the Reverend? He was the calm. Remember that's how
fucking hated that.
That's how Batista. Of course he did. Because when you single out a tag team, you like put them in different ventures. It's weird. Same with the only person that succeeded, or the only two that succeeded, I want to say, in that time was Edge and Jeff Hardy out of their group.
Yeah. By the way, what the fuck's up with Christian?
Christian's fucking having one of his best runs still to this day in AEW, and he has a new gimmick, and he's seen as a completely different figure as far as...
Yeah, is he still going by Christian Cage?
He's going by just Christian. And Edge, when he retired from WWE, when he went over to AEW with his short hair and all
now he's out of Copeland.
Now he's Copeland. He's just Copeland now. He's just Cope.
Which is really cool.
Because like Edge, you can't call him Adam Copeland. You gotta call him like the 4 letters.
No, his name being Cope.
Yeah, well that's his...
Cope with it, bro.
But I love the name Edge. That's the best name, bro. Like, think about it, Edge. And then the way he used to act, he used to like pull his hair and he would be in the corner.
This one, he goes,
oh, yeah. Bro, you felt his
When he did the spear
living-
charge, he would drop.
You were living,
You just
you were living in his mind, bro. When
it was hard not to be a fucking Edge fan, bro. He could do the dumbest, horrible shit and still the fucking best.
Same reason as to why I was so excited when Randy and Edge both came together and they created such a fucking dynamic that they had, dude, they were revolutionary in their own way. You talk about ECW being hardcore.
But
dude,
they were in
no one
ECW
was
the
doing,
most.
Dude, no
when
one
they were
was
tag
doing,
teaming.
when no one was doing the concerto more than them. It's kind of like the Randy Orton punt kick. It's vicious because it's like, I don't give a fuck if I hurt you. I'm going to do that.
And also, it's like they specialized in how to do it in such a way where it looks nasty.
And
you cannot be safer.
And shout out to RVD, who always took the best bumps from them. Because RVD would always just be like, yeah, bro, it's cool, bro. And then when he got punt kicked, remember that DDT that Randy did to him one time?
Yeah,
and
he
landed on, yes.
He went 180.
And then when he kicked him in the head, when he punt kicked him in 2009, he took that kick. RVD is really underrated as a seller. He's kind of like, you don't see it, but Dolph Ziggler is really good at selling.
I saw a video where he was talking about it, and it made me realize over time, I go, oh my god, he was always the best.
He's workhorse, bro. Like, those guys are very important because they make the other guy look good. And that's what they're there for. That's why he had such a prominent role, even when he was a top mid card.
No, but who was it? Was it Sheamus's bro kick or somebody's finisher? They're like, okay, that was so good. We need you to do that every week for the next month.
It was Sheamus's bro kick because he made Sheamus look strong. This is when Sheamus
he would pop back, hit the fucking ropes and shit.
Dude, this is when Sheamus was peak. This is when he was the best, and he was just jacked up and he was aggressive.
Dude, Sheamus's year one is unmatched.
Dude, he took out
his
Triple
first
H.
month. He was the champion.
Yes, because he took out Triple H and he became like, no, y'all gonna recognize me. Funny enough, guess where he came from? ECW. Guess who else came from ECW? Kofi Kingston.
Yep, the Superstar Initiative, Teddy Long's Superstar Initiative.
So because Paulie, we call him Paul Heyman, Oracle, Wise Man, Advocate.
Badass.
We also call him not badass, Walrus. Walrus.
No, I just said it to be rude.
I want. Well, Paul Heyman. You think he gives a fuck about what you just said? He's dealt with that all his life.
No, it's like he's an ECW guy, so it's like.
Well, it's Paulie, bro. Paulie, like if you recognize the person himself, it's Paulie, dog.
No, but it's like I don't say that to be mean. I say that because I'm like, if it's ECW, be rough as fuck. Like when Steve Austin went to ECW, he was rude.
My point is, and also we all forget Mark Calloway, The Undertaker. Yeah. But after he got released by WCW, guess who took him in? Paul Heyman. And nobody. And you know what? Okay, do you even know this part? Did you know this that Vince had? Vince, did you know? Oh, this is nice. Did you know that Vince had his fingers dipped in a cookie jar basically when ECW was peak? And funny enough, every time Vince would watch the product because he believed in Paul Heyman and because of how small market he was.
He would have never hired Steve Austin if it wasn't for Paul Heyman.
Hold on. Because there's a thing about Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman has an eye for talent. And this is why I always back up CM Punk. And I know you don't like him.
No, I don't like him now.
But this is why I back him up. You know why? Because he was the top indie guy at one point. And nobody saw him. So hold on. Let me make my point. Nobody saw him. I know you're going to say some shit. Nobody saw him being that guy. Okay? Paulie took him in after OVW because Paulie ended up being the one of the talent watchers or whatever developers in OVW. Oh, hold on.
Relax.
OVW.
All I'm saying is, wasn't ECW WWE's talent development at one point?
At one point later on.
On the low.
That's what I'm saying. We're talking about.
No, peak ECW.
Peak. That's what I just said.
Steve Austin came up through ECW.
That's what.
Chris Jericho came up through ECW.
Chris Jericho.
You can't say no. He went to ECW.
Chris Jericho,
that was his first shit.
No,
the first time he was in America, he went to Rocky Mountain. But before he went to WWE,
he was in WCW.
Before he went to WWE, he was in WCW, but he had to go through ECW before they put him on the show. Okay, but
yeah, I mean Jericho's been all over the world. This is cool, by the way. Jericho's been all over the world. That reminds me of the Vice City Machete.
That's kind of cool, right?
That's pretty cool.
I call that Johnny Silverhands.
But like his ability to see talent before anybody else. That's what makes him so great. That's why whenever you see him now, you're like, bro, you gotta pay respect to the dude.
Well, can I just say,
he was a full-on wrestler, bro. He would go into shows with his camera, and he would just take photos and be like, hey, I'm just here to take photos and freelance. And he met Dusty Rhodes through that way.
I've heard of that.
And Dusty was like, what are you doing here? I was like, I'm just freelancing, like he taught me. Because Dusty's also a great mind.
No, but he would find his way into buildings.
Dusty's
shit like
also
that.
a great mind, bro. That's why Dusty doesn't get enough credit for it. But yeah, okay, like right now Cody's the guy, and I don't get the hate on Cody because you don't understand.
No, you have no idea where that comes from, actually.
It comes from jealousy.
It has to. He's such a genuinely nice guy.
It's an adversity factor because he's so overbearing.
No, but how is he overbearing? Like,
he's overbearing because
he's very humble.
He is. I see it too. But he's pushed to the fucking moon. He is Triple H. He's one of Triple H's golden.
I'm not tapped into the pulse. That could be a huge issue with that. I don't see it.
Because you're a fan. Because you understand. Because you know his story.
Well, it's like
And also, he has the mind of Dusty Rhodes. He's very business oriented. When WCW was coming up, Dusty Rhodes was one of the bookers of WCW before they let him go because they didn't want a wrestler running a business aspect.
Yeah,
right now, because that's why Cody came back, because he made such an impact in indie. He created an entire company, bro.
Yeah. By the way, AEW, if you don't call that Bullet Club TV, you don't know what All In was really. They were going all in. There were all sorts of indie wrestlers who had never worked a fucking show like this before.
Meltzer,
they gave these guys money they had never seen before.
It was Dave Meltzer because Cody has money. Cody's a
no,
Rhodes.
But it's like,
bro, think about it. That is generation.
Himself,
listen,
he's smart.
He's smart because that's what I just made my point. You made my point for me. He has the Dusty Rhodes mind. Goldust or Dustin Rhodes does not have that similar mind. Dustin Rhodes is a performer first. But Cody's a business mind, and then he's a performer.
But bro, like you have to admit, like
he's like a Shane McMahon of the family.
No. What I'm saying is, when it comes to Goldust, like he has every right in the world to be proud of that character. That character did
that is a revolutionary character. That is the same thing with Cody Rhodes. You think about how genius it is to be the American Nightmare. You miss your dad so much that you became the nightmare of the American dream.
No, but that's a long-lasting, good main character. Goldust was necessary for a shift.
Goldust was going to get released, and then he created this character because he was the original American Nightmare.
Hold on, this is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
During the Attitude Era, like it was only allowed to get to that point from classic WWF with the symbol and everything. Because people were like, they were done with the old like Hulk Hogan era, like and Goldust he looked all like one of them. He even dressed with the Ric Flair shit, right?
He was the cartoon.
But he was an X-rated. Wait, what? And he brought himself no, but listen, nigga.
I'm listening, bitch. I can fucking chime in too, asshole. Go ahead. I'm listening
saying,
to you. I gotta listen with my ears, not with my mouth.
But I'm like, the fact that he came off like is he gay or something like that? And he's extra like, ooh, and then he would do extra stuff. I go, but that's like the first thing that you would see of him is it still looks like when he's dead, but it's such a transition into what the fuck. But guess what? It allows people to be like Steve Austin with the Edge makes sense next to that now. The Rock breaking off from Rocky Maivia. That classic 1990s, like Rocky Maivia, him breaking off with that attitude, like fuck that. And part of that is because of how good like Goldust was and everybody that was doing their own thing. But I go, people start breaking off so much that it's like, it's not just some classic I'm the wrestler and this is what I do. People can be whatever the fuck they want.
So,
and it started with characters like Goldust that just did whatever the fuck they want.
I think that it was probably Vince's idea for him to be that. But it is a compliment to Dustin Rhodes to play that character to the absolute T. He became an icon of the 90s because of that reason. Because think about it,
American Nightmare, Dustin Rhodes. Is that his name, Dustin?
So Dustin Rhodes, when he was in WCW, he was known as the American Nightmare. and he would come out, but not like with all the.
No, but it was a small version of it.
It was a small version.
The jacket.
And he had the white jacket. He didn't have the big jacket.
Towel. He put a towel in his
towel.
jacket.
He had like the Mr. Perfect vibe going.
Blonde hair.
Blonde hair, exactly. Because that is the Dusty Rhodes fucking template, really.
Oh, Cody told a story about this. He had to sign some papers to allow him to actually do that.
Because Dustin gave him the rights. Dustin was like...
He had to ask for it. He goes, is that okay if I do this?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, because he believed in his brother, his baby bro. That's what it is. And guess what he is now? He's the first Rhodes of his family who is a multi-time WWE champion. That is unheard of. Because Dusty
they really
Rhodes,
didn't want that.
when you think of Dusty
They
Rhodes,
don't want that for that family.
you think of Dusty Rhodes, you think of the NWA championship, the World Heavyweight.
Well,
but you never
because I'm a Vince McMahon corpo, like I always didn't think he was the best at all. I didn't think he was shit.
So good. So this is what I'm saying.
But that's how they
You see how you say that? That's what people are saying about Cody Rhodes right now. But they don't understand that on screen is a character, but behind the scenes, that person is very important. Do you know who touted Roman Reigns to be the best guy? You know who shaped Roman Reigns? Dusty Rhodes.
Damn.
That class of NXT that came out with Becky, Kevin
Owens,
that's right. Kevin Owens, Seth, Ambrose.
But Finley's also a part of that
Finley
team.
was the back then.
No, I'm saying the development team.
Oh yeah.
Not the wrestler.
Yeah, no.
He was one of Dusty's guys.
I know how that, because even the Hurricane is in the backstage. Even Jason Jordan, who was like Kurt Angle's legitimate son or whatever the fuck dumb shit, he's been in the back, because those guys are creative. Those guys are business oriented. Those guys are the ones that are like hey, we should do this. They have these little ideas that they think are like. And those help.
Finley being someone who's like legitimately in charge of developing, like, I go, that is the smartest thing in the world.
That is what makes Paul.
He's a fit Finley. He came from the fit Finley school.
Exactly.
His whole family is generational.
I wouldn't be surprised that he was the one who discovered Sheamus, because he's from Ireland.
Oh my god, I guarantee it now. It's like, you think about it, and he's such a tough fucking straightforward.
And you see how Sheamus is.
Yeah, no, I'm saying Sheamus is tough fucking straightforward.
Before Sheamus, there was what? A Finley, bro. And did you also know this? I didn't even peep this.
Irish pro wrestling is low-key still underground to this day.
There's this thing I didn't even know about. Did you know that Roddy Piper was actually the cousin of Bret Hart? And he's actually Canadian. He's not Scottish. With the kilt and all that. That's just
honestly, and then I think about hearing Roddy Piper talk, and I go, that's not a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
That's the same accent that Chris Jericho has.
Exactly. The one who's really Scottish is fucking Drew McIntyre. Because you can hear the Scottish accent.
The pro wrestling company that Drew McIntyre came up in, the reason that they are considered the British WWE now, you remember the UK title? I'm like, they got to do that because of Drew, like, actually catching the attention of Vince McMahon. Like, very legitimately. Like, probably sucked his dick or something. Like, I don't know.
Oh.
Like who knows? Like, who really knows? But I go, to have never really been on camera with Vince McMahon, but to constantly say that you're Vince's chosen guy, you understand that means Vince doesn't want to be on camera next to you, because you end up catching the bite of what he is as a character. You'll catch the bite of that, and he doesn't want you to catch the bite of that. You don't get to be affected by his shit negatively. You know?
That's a good point.
So, that's what I was getting at earlier, where I go, if I was ever going to be a pro wrestler, and I'm not allowed to openly show my respect for Vince, I hope he's guilty. That's how much respect.
The thing is, and we'll go back to that point.
No, but seriously, hold on.
Okay.
The thing is, like, if Vince himself would even be like, you're not allowed to praise me publicly, it's going to hurt you negatively, then it's like, well, I can only be successful having my rib on him. And I'm like, no. You're not going to literally, like, if I die tomorrow and this is what's on camera, and this is what I'm known as, like, fuck you, you stole my soul. Because I'm not going to do that. Because literally every single time I've ever heard anyone talk shit about Vince on camera, I'd be like, well, he signs your check.
Because they're talking about it in a way they're describing the character, his personalities.
And it's like, yeah, while he signs your check.
It's the same way when Paul Heyman was running ECW. He was behind on payments on everybody. At one point, he stopped paying the performers because he ran out of money. But he was also not making money either. So it was the same thing. But going back to him, about him, he is very much a pioneer. He would not have made this what it is now without his vision. And he believed in it probably when nobody else did. And that's the best thing about him. But the thing is, the backstage, the weird shit.
That's real.
That's real. That's the reality of the human being. We're talking about the human being. We're not talking about the character, because he's basically the character. But we're talking about the person behind that name now. Yeah, okay, his name is actually Vince McMahon, but we're talking about like the one on the screen. That's different. Because he'll never come out and be like, how do you think Brock Lesnar came back?
Honestly,
Brock
though,
Lesnar came back.
like, you know me well enough. Do you think Vince McMahon would be somebody I ended up fucking up?
Pretty big. Not
I,
now, maybe.
like, most of the fights I got
now
last
maybe.
year were people that were
At one point, Vince was so damn jacked that it's intimidating to even. It would be intimidating to face him.
You see some of the niggas I fought?
I'm not doubting your ability.
No, I'm saying I'm not saying I would win. I'm saying like I'd swing on a motherfucker.
I mean, yeah.
If that creepy shit was around me, I swing. I don't need to win.
Well, if you're creepy,
I'm going for the eyeballs, bro.
If you're creepy, you're already like weaker because you don't have that testosterone, or you just don't have it.
It's a flex of I do have power over you. So yeah, you're right. It comes from weakness, bro.
Yeah, it's a mental strength, but a physical weakness. That's what you're thinking.
Well, can I just say a mental demonstration of strength? But is it strength?
What is it?
No, but like, is it strength? You feel me on that? Like, it's a demonstration.
It is a. It's an idea of strength.
Yeah.
It is not actual strength. It is a mental. There's levels to even physicality, and there's levels to mentality. You can have a higher mental than a physical. You can have a higher physical than
presence. You mean like?
Well, it's just
you know.
Yeah, it's very much a thing where it's like it's how you present yourself and how you are and how you come across. That's your personality, and that's what it is. And if it's a dominant personality, then it would show in your physical being. But some people, they have learned the art of twisting it to where they're actually weak, but they're able to channel that and become it, but they're not actually it. Because it
folds like an omelet, like.
Yeah, I mean, because there's a difference between a very macho man than a feminine man.
Yeah.
But mentality-wise, the feminine will probably be more dominant than the macho, because the macho is more focused on physicality as opposed to mental.
Well, I'm like, if you think about it, it's all about the manipulation at that point. At that point, where it's like, you think we're talking about feminine or this man? I go, nah, we're talking about how they are with you to get you to do this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we did have some shit. Mike Grace 2819. Hey, let me tell you something. You could do anything you want with your time. You can do anything you want with your life. When I see you publicly, you should honestly like get your shit in order. Say your goodbyes. Do your bucket list. You know?
Look at
that. Dog breather, you crazy as fuck for that.
I'm about to split soon, brother.
Dude, look at what Dog Breather just said on the screen.
What did he say? Dog breath.
Look what he just said. No, so he just dropped a brand new comment. Look at this one.
Fuck, bro, my shoes are bad.
Go on, Nick, it is right here.
Make the KK.
Don't say it out loud.
What the fuck? Yo!
Everything he typed, don't say it out loud.
No, I was just reading. I didn't know what he was going to say.
That's how they get you, bro.
Yo, you wildin'. You wildin'.
But that's how they get you, bro.
Wildin', super childish.
Because they get you to read what they type out.
Hey,
right?
can you open this real quick, please? What if I want?
I ain't tripping. Where the fuck? That needs to go inside. That's crazy work.
You need to go inside?
No, that towel.
Pull it out.
Yeah.
Thanks, sir.
Like the fact that this wasn't.
We still all the cigarettes.
No, it just needs to be washed. That shit. Did you see what I was thinking right there?
Yeah, that's all.
Like, that was just script.
Hey, do you think that was cool?
We're still live.
I know. I know we are. Who's that? What do you think? I'm going to charge my camera a little bit.
I mean, you could have charged it this whole damn time.
No, I would leave the car on, man.
I've got plugins right here.
Nah, I'm doing...
Yeah, that's why you racist.
Yep. That's exactly why. My whole intention is to be racist towards you because that's what gets me to be me, I guess. I don't know.
The fuck?
That's what gets me excited, I guess. It's not what it means.
Oh. You want me to do what on your face? That train goes both ways. Oh, yeah. You think you're the great swallower? If that chick ain't got a dick, I ain't fucking with it. Oh, yeah. Just literally, like, all the way in the background. Yeah. I guarantee you, this is someone from my porn Reddit. Just kidding. I hear all sorts of shit that these people say in the comment section, bro. I'm like, y'all really dumb. Go to bed, like. Oh fuck! I don't know if it's working or not. That was definitely wild. That doesn't work. Is this like not working or?
No, it's locked.
Okay.
It was locked.
The whole. Not for this.
Oh shit.
So this actually might not even be butane, and
Well,
it probably is, but
it seems like it is because there's a hole in the bottom. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
contains flammable gas under pressure. No, that's gas.
Okay.
It says flammable gas.
That's real.
No, that's why the hole's different.
All right, two. I'll see you. I'll see you. See you. I'll see you.
Low key, like probably 100 people or something been watching.
Yeah. All right, brother. You guys all right? Take care.
No, man, I stay hard.
If I don't go home in the next 20, I might be driving around the neighborhood taking photos.
Mm.
And if I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to go, I'm gonna hit you up. Cool.
That's horrible.
Well,
Anyway, cool, man. Be safe. Mm-hmm. Oh, we were painting this.
Yeah, I got everything from the garage, right?
Everything except this extra large sausage. Sorry, they're being
Can
perverts
I
in the
use
comments.
that? Oh, well, you can't let me use that package. Okay. All right, bro. All right, later. I think I'm good. All right, bro.
Yeah. I'm just looking for. Because we have this, right? And it's been scraped. What the fuck? Alright, that honestly is that's doing crazy work right now. But... And now I get dyed. No, I'm just kidding. What the fuck? Sorry, I'm just trying to. I just need a thing. I need a thing. And I need it now. Fuck it. Sacrifice. I don't know where to put this goddamn thing. Dude, seriously. I need a C-clamp. I'm not even kidding. Where the fuck is it? Where's my fucking C-clamp? No, seriously, where is it? Fuck. What the fuck? I just need my fucking clamp for it. Oh. It's not the same thing? Fucking Christ. I just need a fucking. Goddamn I just fucking need a fucking. Can I get fucking goddamn fucking. No, seriously, where's my fucking. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, we're gonna hold this corner like this. I'm gonna fucking. Try to kill me! I don't know, sorry. I'm having a whole fucking moment, dude. Mod privileges. Yo, what the fuck's up, Grizzly? Grizzly's going to work? I like it. Honestly, if anybody's gonna fucking troll me, it's gonna be my mods. If you've said something that ever personally offended me, I can trust you. Because, like, you know what the fuck you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention, I really don't have feelings. I'm a sociopath. So, I want an army of fucking criminals. I'm not trying to roll around with the good guys. Do I look like a fucking good guy? I mean, Saturday is just for the boys. No, just kidding. Fuck, dude. Fuck, dudes. No, but, this does need another. So, yeah. Just got here. What you up to? You gotta go. So, if you did just arrive, Passe left. I think he left a fucking drug bag in here. Pathetic. No, but I was painting, and then I did a little bit of Sharpie over it. And so there's this demon in the corner watching while this one person is like floating away. That's what they're looking like. Like they're floating in water. Appreciate it, because I genuinely don't know if I'm an artist or not. No, that was Lainey. She was always the artist. Me, I'm just a dead person. But then it's like I got this right here, and it's just sort of an artistic trick, if you will. Like this is the one that I did recently. Was the big one. I'm like, is it in here? Fine. Really just like, where's my fucking water at? But we were also at the very beginning of the stream. I don't think we did this, but what the fuck was I about to say? I was gonna say we listened to the music, but we actually did do that. It was off stream now. Get. I'm having a whole fucking moment. I think I just need to die. Fucking lights went up. What is your magnum opus? Maybe. Maybe it is. And if it's not that... probably that. Music-wise? Because I think my rock music is number one over any EDM, house, or dance music, over any rap music. Like, I know, it just sounds weird saying that out loud right now. But I'm like, because I think the best music I've ever made is rock music. The best song I've ever made would have to be a rock song at that point. And the best rock song I think I've ever made is Suicide Street, the Burrowing Bishops. I wonder if I could play it. Alexa, play songs similar to Suicide Street by the Burrowing Bishops.
Sorry, I couldn't find songs similar to Suicide Street by Bishops.
I'm gonna beat this bitch in the face. Alexa, play music similar to the Burrowing Bishops.
Sure. Here's some similar music, featuring songs by the Burrowing Bishops and others.
Not it, actually, but this is my band. Alexa, next.
First pictures.
Alexa, mute. Fuck. I'm using this. Can't fucking. At least my music's on Alexa, though. You know? Hey, Grizzly. Get rid of that one. Now let's see if he does it. Oh. Promotion. I smell executive vice president. Oh no, I'm not your boss anymore. You and I are partners now. How's stock options sound to you? Starting at 3%, which is, it doesn't sound like a lot, but it's actually fucking huge. What I just said was I'm offering you 3% of my entire book, which means the money that I make every month, you're already entitled to 3% by law. Which I'm like, oh, it can't be a lot of money. But when it's a $120 million industry. Anyway, I need chapstick. But I will say, I think I'm wearing the wrong fucking shoes. But I'm like, these were like, oh, I don't think you can see anything. It's on my ass. This is where the design is. But then on the side of the pants, it's the hearts. You can't really see it because I'm wearing a belt. Fucking take it off then. Fuck. Nah, but for the actual linings of the belt, they have these red things, you know? They're like specific, you know? And it's got the Dio right there. I'm like, what, you guys have never seen abs? Let it go. But on the bottom here, it's also got some hearts there, and it says, you know, the Dio right there. And I go, you guys are like, what the fuck you wearing that for? And I'm like, well, it's like a concept idea because, like, I'm trying to come up with a handful of things that are going to be a part of a line. And the reason why that is you might not think I'm, you know, that, or that. And I go, I didn't get this opportunity because I'm anybody except someone who submitted the form and got the attention of somebody who, you know, wants to put a line out. And we're talking about fall of this year, Spencer's and Hot Topic. And I'm pretty sure that that automatically also means that I'm going to be in the Vans and Zoomies automatically because it's all part of the same thing. So Vans, Zoomies, Hot Topic, and Spencer's, which, I mean, you guys probably don't give a shit and don't know what that is, but when I was in high school all those years ago, like, those were the stores. Not like the number one ever, but just those were the stores. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I know there's nothing guaranteed. It's not like, you know, this isn't one of those things, but it's like their line of stuff that they're gonna drop, like, you know. So it's not gonna have my name on it, but it could be a thing. You never know. I kind of got burned in the designer world, making dresses for fucking Balenciaga. I'm not kidding. The people, by the way, the very beautiful dresses. I spent time doing this, and I'm like, yeah. And then finding out there were children making those for mass production, and I'm like, I could just be making shit up too. But you never know. I see an opportunity. I see an opportunity. I didn't see it before. But I gotta go, y'all. I wish you the best for your fall line. People like you, fuck you. You don't have to announce when you're leaving so that everybody else is queued to leave right next to you, you fucking asshole. People are selfish. You think the world's about you. And you take things away from people. I respect the guy that said you don't look gay from a distance hell of a lot more. He contributed. He saw it. He made a comment on it. Even at the expense, he added value. He added value. Fuck you. I'm just kidding. No, I don't know if you can tell right now, but I'm giving you a lot of one-on-one airtime. But I can't do it just by saying, oh, I appreciate that, man. Instead, it's like, you know what I mean? You do the thing where it's like, fuck this person that I'm going to name directly so that everybody knows who they are. Wild Man Josh 95. Definitely don't go subscribe to him. Definitely don't go blow up his comment sections on all of his videos. Definitely don't. Don't. You know? Did you know even disliking somebody's video can add more to the search revenues of search revenue? That doesn't make any sense. It's in moments like this, I catch myself and I go, do you know what you're talking about? Don't just lie. We're grown men. We don't. There's nobody here said us, so don't be a fucking liar. Is that a real word? I'm just sitting there going, can't make me say shit, nigga. Plead the fifth. Fuck you. And your mama. I fucked her too. Yeah. Sit the fuck down. Anyway, I'm a whole gay. You two look gay from a distance? It's not just a look. I could take your woman or your man any day, any book. No, I'm just messing with you. I don't have that kind of confidence. I had to know for sure. I don't just talk. I gotta know things for sure. You know what I mean? I tell you what, like, it's to a point where you guys hear me talk, you see my face, but just this much, if you only saw this much of my body, you have no idea. What am I doing, you said? So, I painted this real quick on a canvas, and now, I shouldn't do it with, like, I shouldn't do it just with a hardcore Sharpie at first, but now I'm going to put a boat on here. Mm-hmm. I just have to see it first. Spotted. Okay. And, well, we do it to this line, so hold on. Okay. Right now what I'm doing is called, well, I don't know what you would call it. The best way to explain it to you is imagine if I was wearing augmented reality glasses. It's called having an imagination. But I'm imprinting something that's on the page so I can sort of trace that idea. Because I want something to be exactly what I imagine it to. So it's like, you know, I visually do sort of see something. The best way to do it is to do it on a white piece of paper. Try to see it just the outline of an image, sort of an invisible ink, but you could see the dent. But and then you sort of trace that, and I go, you know, having a fucking imagination. Can you write swag on it for me? Oh, that's funny, Sal. Is this what you do for a living? No, no. What do you do? What do you guys think I do for a living? Actually, that was like, I'm like, do you just reveal it, or do you get to a point where you're like, I don't think they have an idea. Nate Dogg's in here? What the fuck? What's up, Nate Dogg? That's so rude. Why are you guys being rude? Maybe I'm just a person. Yeah, fucking right. I said a lot of lies today. That one wasn't getting past anybody. So, no, no. That's okay. So, that means if we have this here, I really fucking need fucking. Sorry. Yeah, this would be really cool right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just line it up with this. Is that lined up? That's a straight fucking line right there. Because I'm trying to make the outline of this ship that's going to be like sort of going through a hurricane. And right now we're using highlighter because, I mean, you put any kind of mark on there, you know. I just realized we can go 2 for 2 on this little trick. Actually, get ourselves some perpendicular lines going, and it's going to be the only part of the picture that needs it in order for it to reveal itself in any sort of mental accommodation for hyperimagery. Like, I really like that because I use the for this line under, it's like a smaller line, but then I use the brunt of it, and I'm like, that's not bad at all. But yeah, and now I'm like, details at a time matter the most. It turns out I needed a lot of fucking straight lines. The fuck is that? I don't know. Alright, so. By the way, I'm holding one of them right now. It's like, what does he do for a living? Sort of revealed it. Like, right around here. That might have been too close to the front of the boat, but we want the most. Gotta have that most. Oh, we need the most. Zoe Lopez. I like the fade. I hate dropping loads on YouTube. You have got to know me from my porn page saying shit like that. When is the door giveaway? Oh, that's on Tuesday. That's tomorrow. Yeah, even though technically, 2:31 in the morning where I'm at, so, yeah. I mean, what the fuck is up? Marty the motherfucker. How you doing, too, man? How you going? Yeah, well. You know what's so funny? Nobody's ever heard the term reverse IP tracking. And I've tried to tell a few of my friends about this that are legitimately tech savvy, and they just look at me and they say, like, you don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. You're making shit up. And I just have to sit there and go, okay. I know every single thing you do on your phone every day. I watch everything you do on your other phone as well. I know you have 3 of them. Yeah, and your third one's not actually a phone. It's the one you have connected to that work computer you think it is. Yeah, well, you should clear your browser data on your work computer. Yeah. Honestly, like, just tapping in through there. And here's the thing is, when you tap into my network, trying to, get my fucking signal, try to get all this stuff, and you think to yourself, I have to go through the same modules as a system with a high level of security. It goes through the same, like, literally goes through the same point windows, but there's no pushback. It just lets me right in. You ever wonder about that? Yeah, because while you think you're tapping into my IP, I literally am 0-daying your entire OS. So, oh, what are we talking about? We're talking about the same guy who's I don't know. I'm just telling stories, dude. Because I don't know what to do necessarily, so I need to give myself a minute. But instead of revealing that, I just buy time on camera. It's called pro wrestling, fucker. I hate this. This is a bad color. I apologize. Oh, Grady, I'm gonna beat you to death like your father never wanted to. I'm sorry your father didn't want you, Grady. You were just as pathetic as your mom is. You know what I mean? It's hard to look at both of you without wanting to fucking strangle you. My YouTube channel, the total evaluation of it as a part of the SirenCore package, understand that, like, SirenCore, the name SirenCore, the IP SirenCore, is much more popular and much more valuable than just me. Uh, yeah, it's like a very large aesthetic following, and it honestly has nothing to do with me either. Like me and the stuff I do, it just took on a life of its own. It's like mermaid aesthetic stuff, the siren, And like I used to be super upset about it, especially when Banshee dropped her album and named it SirenCore, and I had the option to actually proceed with that, but I'm like, what kind of person does that? Just because her album was named SirenCore, it's like, yes, but she commercially released an album work, and it's like, yeah, but it's the name of her album, so can we all calm down? And I got a call from my grandfather saying, why the fuck won't you sue her? I was like, what do you mean? He's like, we could literally just like, she's not going to want to go to court for the next fucking 3 years. You could settle. And I'm just like, I can't believe you're saying this. Yeah, Christmas was a little fucking awkward that year. Anyway, $2.3 million is the ongoing number right now. Any offer that's around 2.3 million, we know that that's someone that's actually done a full evaluation. We know that that's somebody who has someone on the Burton Analytics. So, like, these people have a direct, they get their analysis based on like a direct reporting. Like essentially the same reporting that goes to the IRS quarterly. So, guys, I have to wake up at 5 a.m. Yeah, I have work tomorrow too. What am I drawing? It's gonna be a boat. I will say, Passe was here earlier, and I'm like, nigga was rude. Didn't want to be on camera. He left a fucking empty baggie here, whatever the fuck he was snorting. He did though. What the fuck, bro? We all saw it. Rewind it. It happened this stream. What's up with all this hell for the review shit? Grizzly, you still here? We don't do that here. So I'm just a little concentrated. Just like my dad. I took action. And if I don't... he's drawing a huge cock. Shut your mouth. Maverick. Okay, how about $500 for 51%? Now I want to know. Grizzly, are you still here? Grizzly's here, right? Grizzly, I want you to ban Maverick for life. He thinks that he can buy our channel. Grizzly's a partner now, by the way. He's a full-on partner. My sister is a e-kitten. Oh. I am a trans porn star. I'm just kidding. This is me. You guys can't see that. Type shit. It's all in reverse, isn't it? Absolutely. Honestly, like, here's why I find it personally offensive that's like, you could have been doing anything and you're here right now. That's nice. You don't have to give a fuck about me. You can come here just to say fuck you and whatever. Because you don't have to like me. I ain't here for that. Like a sprained ankle, boy, I'm nothing to play, alright? So it's like, you can say whatever you want, man. You know what I'm saying? But it does come down to the fact that it's like, you only saying this shit for all the wrong reasons. And it's like, listen, when you're asking to buy someone's YouTube channel, really though, you're a disrespectful piece of shit. Like you like, I work at Starbucks. That's a pretty good job. But like, truthfully, honestly, like, what a disgusting piece of shit. Because a YouTube channel is just a YouTube channel, right? If I used to have another YouTube channel. I had a large following too. It got fucking banned or whatever because that's what happens when you talk about politics during an election season. But like, that took like 8 years of my life to delete it. Boom. And I had to jump ship and I started this channel. The very first upload on this channel is the very first live stream. And if you want to quickly go to the very first live stream, just look up the most popular fucking live stream on this channel. I think it's sitting at like 18,000 views right now, and all it is just me playing this game called Erica, which is it uses real actors. It's choice based, journey, whatever. So you're never really in control of anything. You're just sort of watching the movie and making choices, and it has nothing to do with me, really. And that's kind of what everything is that I do as far as the live streaming different stuff, because I just like certain games. It's fun to tell them in a way that feels like it's like I did it. But more than that, if I want to spend my life playing video games, I'm going to be living outside of life forever. And so I learned a long time ago, I can expand beyond this once I know it's done. My brain has to know it's done, like an autistic tit. And now, right now, like as of now in life, I've live streamed to completion exactly all of the games I ever wanted to play, and it's like, there's nothing to play as much. Like, there's nothing to do because I did it. And now that that's done, I noticed that, it's just something I would do in my spare time, right? But now I do other stuff with my spare time that's still giving me value and still giving me work, And it's like, now the stuff that I'm doing for fun, it's actually leading to other work. And I'm like, I could possibly like completely walk away from my day job, which is, by the way, the director of IT, the director of AVP, the vice president of marketing at Engel & Volkers Americas. I also work part-time in the supply chain management, basically just troubleshooting anytime they have problems at Shikani Group. I did a stunt at Aramco for a little bit, which means for those who don't know, I had a single independent contract there for fucking a year more than I was supposed to work there. Anyway. But yeah, no, it's just one of those things where it's like, I never made it as a famous streamer or anything, but that doesn't have to be everything I concentrate. And for a little while, especially like right after high school, like I graduate high school, and then it's like I tried, and I spent a lot of hours of my day playing and streaming, and it did get to a bad point of just, this is not good, And I know that sounds like the dumbest thing you've ever heard, but I go, what if you spent all of October playing nonstop horror games that do in fact fuck with your head? They weren't just pussy. What's SirenCore? The greater thing that lives on its own long past when I created it. So I started releasing music as SirenCore in 2011. That's the first music I ever made, right? And all it is I was on 2 different teams for like the Call of Duty. I don't know. Did you guys ever play Black Ops, the first one? So I was in 2 clans. I started a clan called Siren, and I was a part of another clan that was like, we were all like, low-key wrestling fans back then. And when Nexus broke off and went to SmackDown, they called themselves the Core. And You're not CEO. You're vice president. Just understand that CEO is a little. You don't want to be. Oh, he is the CEO here. I didn't read that. I'm sorry, dude. So really, I mean, I almost damn near. I could have had a career in music. Literally, just calling it a career. That's so funny. Fucking nobody, bro. Sorry, that was self-talk. But no, I damn near almost had it. Making music under the name Core Siren, but I just like that doesn't sound right. It's a SirenCore, and I'm just like, oh, that sounds like a thing, dude. I'm like, literally, it's like 2011. How old am I in 2011? I'm 11. Well, I'm not 11 years old. I'm 12, 13, 14, 15. I don't think I could be a CEO when my face is on my t-shirt from fucking 15 years ago, probably more. It just says, I hate Florida, and it spelled it wrong specifically because nobody says the I in Florida. Nobody says Florida. Nobody. How many mods do I have? I have a lot of mods. I really do. How many partners do I work with? I work with you. No, I have to get back to this. I'm not engaged enough. But what the fuck was I saying, dude? I really appreciate you guys being here. I literally almost killed myself today. Flyflow Die. Ich beginne gleich stecken. Ole vegetarisch. Sie kennen das. Ole fragen nicht. Nicht nacken flockt. Nackt allein ist es. Sie ragen durch. Spreche ich voice. Ein Verhalten das Deutschfräulein. I'm just kidding. I don't speak anything but English. I just fake speak everything. I think everybody does. Low key. I think my Aunt Andrea would say, do you speak of the bullshit? I'm fluent. I came back to fuck your brother after you broke up with me again because that shit was bad at the prom with my friends, and then you come up and said I'd rather fuck with him. So really you mad at your man for being gay and putting on his shit because he put you on like a beard. Now you look like the kind of bitch that a man would want to look at and say, I look straight with her. Like, what's that supposed to mean? I'm gonna get inside your head and fuck it like noodles and scream like... Talking to myself is the podcast that me and Colin were literally going to start. In a way, we kind of did. We just didn't have the right platform at the time. When people do podcasts, why is it you end up as one or two people? Like, you end up as like a Chris D'Elia, which I mean, it's the same thing as like a Mark Maron, which is it's just show. Here's show. We're gonna have some show. We're gonna do a show. This is a show, and they're really just kind of like a prick. Like not as like an actual bad person, but like their whole job is winging it and not knowing why it works. But really, that's not what they're really doing. They're trying to look like that, and they work really hard. And they're actually like, they're storytellers, like in a very intelligent way. But they'll never let you know that, because they're a shtick. And it's like when they have genuine moments, it's great. But then the first fucking hour of their podcast or whatever, doesn't matter. Like that first hour of this podcast or whatever, it had passe in it. And then he fucking left like a gooner. But most of the time, if I'm doing streams, at least lately, I'm like, I'm just doing art because, like, it's a lot more peaceful than the violent shit I'm known for. I'll be honest. You ever just have a conversation with an AI because you were trying to ask a fucking simple question and then it ran down a rabbit hole? And then they're just like, so why can't you find a purpose in life? And you're like, because I was designed for war. I only operate with any purpose in life during war. And when you find out that war is the legitimate natural state of man, not peace. And peace, the weak eat off of and eat the work of the people who actually do things. And the people who actually do things are continuously punished and eaten off of because they are doing things. They are essentially punished for being strong, punished for doing more. Being anything that isn't just a fucking parasite. And guess what? You learn to become the best parasite you can so you don't starve to death. Legitimately. Actually. But during war, the wolves fucking eat. And the weak fucking get strong and become the type of person that does things. And then you realize it was that easy and it's that selfish. When you saw what you were acting before, you look at that and you go, that was completely selfish. I lived off of everything else. I didn't contribute a thing back. And you know what? I felt entitled. And I go, yes, that's how all children are. And that's okay. Wait. He has 1 million and something subs. Okay. Definitely not anybody I would fuck. Assuming that you're of age. Which means over 25 because I'm not a pedophile. That's a fact. I've realized that like if you're not over 25, like you're fucking like you're a baby. You know? Like I don't want to buy you a drink. I just want to what kind of soda do you want? Did you eat today? It's 9:00. Do your parents know where you are? Fucking warrior, you're a warrior. Dude, say whatever you want. It's okay. Honestly, I was just ranting for something. I'm fucking schizophrenic. Oh, that's smart. Sorry, I just thought of something. Thought of something else. Okay. How are we doing that then? By the way, I'm not actually talking to somebody else, but how do you know that? I see you grab it, dude. You're trying to get me? Sorry. I don't know where that came from. GTA 3, I think. You know what? I am humble with my glasses. Skrilla was correct when he said that. I do say Europe like a savage. I do have a lot of dead ops. I do spread a lot of ashes. Saying about it will catch you a casket. That's why he said he didn't say nothing. Just kidding. I'm a whole ass character. That worked really well. You guys can't really see it yet. That worked really well. I'm like, you know what though? Don't be afraid to shoot for the stars. I'm like, we don't have to necessarily see the top of the sail. I wish you guys could see what I was doing more effectively. Oh, shit. I mean, you'd have to stare at my crotch, but was that been wrong? Mm. Mm. Fuck. Fuck it. I don't know where to put this fucking phone, okay? I don't know what to do. I'm a fucking... a worm, apparently. I don't know. That works. What's my favorite song? Can we see the boat? I mean, it's not... That's where I was like... You know... I'm like, this painting right here... I took some, you know, some things. I did the trick with the smear trick. I did a little bit of Sharpie, and genuinely made like a real image. Because the fucking demon dude right here, you know, and then you just have this like, you know, it's simple. And I'm not that great of an artist, so everything beyond what I did, I don't think it would be great. But I go, you don't know that, and it's a subtle bit of is that nudity, and it's like, yeah, exactly. There's something. I'm like, you wouldn't expect me of all fucking grown men to be making this, but I'm like, it is a bit of a demon because it represents a sort of like a dominating presence that it's like you don't want it, but then it's like, how do you cope? And for anybody who knows, it's like, well, it's believe it or not, the only way to feel in control is to double down. You're not raping me. I want this. Yeah. It's what makes me different than all these guys then. Of course, that's also why women won't take me seriously, I think. You know? Because they're pathetic. They need to be dominated. They don't respect anything. Fucking kidding? That is such a deep cut. You know, actually, that like, legitimately though, that I put this song together. Why can't I remember it? That's so horrible. Allie, I hope they all found out. I'm sick and tired of secrets with you. And Allie, I hope they're all so proud. I didn't mean to blame you, it just looks so fucking painful, and it's painful when you're not here. Yeah, I know it sounds stupid that I had to do the whole thing, but I would not have fucking remembered it. And it's like, I think all of the insults and all of the little jabs and shit is just a reflection. And it's like, yeah, you women deserve to hurt a little bit when... Have you ever just like gotten to a point in life where you physically can never be reachable again? The only person that anyone will ever meet is designed to be likable enough to not be pushed away, but you are unable to recognize that you can't get close. You know what I'm saying? Alright, top of the morning to you. And if you do me a fair bit and go ahead and give the royal family one of these for me. I'm just saying, by the time the royal family's shaking hands, my hands are right here. This is where I keep my hands, right here. You could be a king, a queen, a fucking duke, a fucking... It doesn't matter. My hands will be right in my fucking pocket right here. If you get, I'll tell you one thing. If you sit around and you sort of say, anything about this shit or that, just remember that, bro. I don't give a fuck about no fucking goddamn Guinness. I'm not a fucking Guinness drink. I don't need a fucking breakfast at fucking meal. You give me that fucking bottle of whiskey up there. I don't care what the fucking name is on it. I see the word port, hand it over. Like I said, I can tell you this right now. Honestly, I can pay for it straight up with cash. You can be done with it. Or I could just fucking kill you and take whatever the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? No, it's just... I am Irish, bro. So it's... Everything I just said is... If you're Irish, you understand what the fuck I just said. I understand that you think I'm putting on a stereotype. But, if you want me to pose, I will. He said poser. That's what he asked for. I don't know if this is a good look, but they only look at the abs anyway. It's what he wanted. Fucking gay, but it's what he wanted. Said poser. You're kind of gay for asking for that, but I'll be honest with you. Doesn't mean you're in the wrong place. That's what you have to say to be tolerant. No, exactly. It's not a stereotype. When you put your fucking hands in your pocket when you're near the members of the royal family, it shows a lot of respect to Ireland because, quite frankly, I'm not going to shake hands with a bunch of fucking murdering pieces of shit. And if that's not how you describe the royal family... Oh, you dropped your 20 silver coins. That's yours, right? The 20 silver on the ground over there? That's the going rate to betray the people who have only served you in life and literally love you with all their heart. Know that you betrayed them and will still be crucified, never saying a word of it. People like you take 20 silver, right? Yeah, so if you're near the members of the royal family, you just put your fucking hands in your pocket. You don't have to say anything. Do not shake the fucking hands of the baby eaters, bro. Sorry, that's very political. What I wanted to say is, where the fuck is my mind? What am I looking for? No, I don't know what I'm looking for. Oh, my charger. Because I'm intelligent. I wonder if I make everything difficult. I don't know how to set this up. This is so fun trying. That works. That fucking works. Yeah. Shit was dying. Woo! Ah, there she is. I have an appointment tomorrow. I can't just stay up all night. Unless... Fucking... Hold on. Alexa, playing songs similar to OT the Real.
Got it. Playing songs similar to Gold Plated Leica by Benny the Butcher, featuring Not the Real.
operation make them over dope, be the best. Gold yard satchels with the blick, leaving out the rich chips. At least on the shopping spree, just me and your bitch. I bought me everything, I ain't buying shit. MS crocodile, see them stepping on a brick. 36 to 44 shit, most money, man. Mom died here in the cell when the razor pulls. Yo, fuck is the state of rap? Same shit they been trying to act since Pop died. Big left in the game when the little lopside on the pop side and not cry. It's elementary that you add some interest to your top 5. Cause evidently I'm in my prime doing better than them who done got signed, but it cost me. Hubbles can I put it, they forced me. It cost me. I cheated the game and felt good as adultery. That's the last. I'm a rap saver, I'm a cash major, I'm a mass strangler, I'm a cash cow and a stack saver. We can chat now or we can chat later. I mean my wrist lock. They made a movie about it like the Black Upper Hitchcock interrogation room. I be so quiet in it that you might hear a pin drop. What's the state of rap? Same shit they been trying to act since Will Smith and Chazzy Jeff. I sold real bricks. I still don't got no real hits, but cocaine still pit drills. White girl, real kill bill shit. I get chills when I close deals. Made a $250,000 with some chill shit. I get the pill, I'm trying to bang like I'm old Neil, you just child children. I show you jits round the money, I take you little niggas on a field trip. Got a yacht master on a yacht, nigga, we are not rappers on the cops past them in the drop faster than the time.
OT the real is platinum in the prison. Because he sells in the prison. Really?
Let's get the business. 250 and hundreds to count it and take it to minutes. Fuck is the state of rap? Same shit they been trying to act since Easy E. On the street niggas gonna agree with me. I'm just a rich nigga with a GD, big bunch.
Yo, someone dangerous coming after you when it look like that. I swear, I just thought of this. I don't know if it'll work. I don't feel like it's gonna work. Oh, I know what I need.
Listen.
Something like a frame in it.
It's hot and it's business boom. Rico, they know we do. They know. But the question is, can they prove it? I know the district attorney tired of looking stupid. The streets is hot. We better cool it. It's hot and humid. It's humid. Business boom. Business. Rico boom. They know we do. They know it's. But the question is, can they prove it? What's coming out? I know the district attorney tired of looking stupid. The streets is hot. We better. These rappers let their fans gas them, but that ain't validation. They either got snitch rumors or a rape allegation. This Maybach eraser, speaking the cake that I'm chasing. Cake from snakes that I ate will come from fake admiration. Last 8 years I've been top 5. Look at the case that I'm making. Do with the Lord's grace and Jeff Gordon's pace, I can take it. But I don't want to hear no thank yous. That ain't compensation. I could blend it in a suit, but y'all can't trade sports with gangsters. Y'all niggas ain't got the basics. That's not a safe occupation. I buy drops every summer so I can make observations of my surroundings. I ride through niggas' holes, no brakes, I'm just racing. But I'm parked this pretty motherfucker where I base operations. I'm getting hate connotations. Feeling simple, my pen stroke to change populations. I can paint conversations in America where I sing creed and race divide a nation. From the hood where if your dog turned to a snake, it's violation. I hit the teller to make a withdrawal from the bank. Now I'm waiting. They say they need a couple minutes. I'm chilling cause I'm patient. Rome wasn't built in a day. Neither was the spaceships. Black soprano live familiar. Keep a secret like a mason. It's hot and humid. Business boom. Business. Rico boom. They know we do. They know.
Like a what now? I can show up to your motherfucking
I know the
house.
district attorney tired of looking stupid. The streets is hot. We better cool it. It's hot and humid.
top 5 times I ever seen top 5 motherfuckers alive is when I was inside of their house, peeling their fucking skin in time. I'm gonna take my pound of flesh if you say Mason one more time. Alexa, unmute.
Some phones don't say much. Y'all text Brand the needle. Let's think y'all take some. We got a bye week. Y'all can't play us. Fillet the fish scale. And celery. And K-cups. Widows wanna lay up. Just a Spider-Man's in there. We slash prices and rivals. Take pay cuts. That's business. Eggshell whip devil chicken. Savvy, a whole patty. Not a half one. You heartless. She got 10 men she get cash from. Pack on her. She got her abs done. No tattoo. Had dust in bags. I sold vacuum. Point and leave your man baffled. Chain swing like upside down pineapples. I need a statue with my shoe. So you say I put my foot in that food. I put my foot in that food. It's hot at the crib. Niggas snatching cardies. Like still find dicks. We buy pure. Then infuse it. Big scales and bells. We make music. And then we loop. Listen. It's hot and humid. Business boom. Rico boom. They know we do. But the question is, can they prove it? I know the district attorney tired of looking stupid.
Is that Eddie Murphy?
We better cool it. It's hot and humid. Business boom. Rico boom. They know we do it. But the question is, can they prove it? I know the district attorney tired of looking stupid. The street is hot. We better cool it.
Yo, Q-Bar just got banned from Fridays. That's what happens when you be disrespectful. They did it, bro. Honestly, it broke my heart. I was literally gonna give him a gold pass.
Fidelity active ETFs have the
Alexa,
flexibility.
Volume 2. It's right here. I like this one. I was gonna hand out 2 golden passes this week. You know what they get now?
Look, I made this just for them. Can you see what this is? Can you see what this is? Do you see what this is? Every color of the rainbow. Now, why would I give them every color of the rainbow? You know why. You know why.
Q-Bar broke my heart with that one. They definitely, I asked Dez about that tonight, though. I said, what the fuck's that even about? What's up with that gold tooth pillow boy? And he told me. He said there was some shit that's been going down there. And it's like, fucking idiots. And honestly, it breaks my heart to say that. I'm not sitting here saying, yo, fuck them, but no, it's more like, I was ride or die for y'all. Y'all was ride or die for me. We used to do it every day of the week. And just, have you noticed? I stopped showing up for a while now. And just when I was saying, hey, man, one more chance. Burned it. Alexa, volume 7.
Favor I can lend you. You can hate, but I'm official. I don't break because I ain't brittle. That's real G shit. If you a gangster, I commend you. Cocaine jumping out the pot, rubber bands and waves. Dope fiends walking up the block, rubber bands and waves. 6 a.m. but I ain't closing shop. My other plans can wait. Can a nigga, yeah, you know my block. 20 grand a day. Cocaine jumping out the pot, rubber bands and waves. Dope fiends walking up the block, rubber bands and waves. 6 a.m. but I ain't closing shop. My other plans can wait. Can a nigga, yeah, you know my block. 20 grand a day. My background official. I'm back down for missions. I spin back round to get you. Put my mask down and clip you. You can you go and check my record. Not a blemish on my file. The whole Griselda bar relations and put VS's on the dial. My man called her home sick, said he's stressing over trial. I said you get 100 years, you still a legend in the town. We were youngsters, grew to be crooked. They threw me in booking. This beef shit, speak up, this Uzi a cookie. They played hoops, I played the stoop with the tool in the bushes. First day I met your old lady, she threw me the pussy. Yeah, we real niggas, 100 grand, that's my mother fault. I need another vault, nigga. Yeah, that's hustler talk. In this game of life, it mean death if you come up short. My man doing a stretch for a body that his brother caught. Cocaine jumping out the pot, so you know that my post game standing on this block like Karl Malone. Cocaine jumping out the pot, rubber bands and wave. Dope fiends walking up the block, rubber bands and wave. 6 a.m. but I ain't closing shop. My other plans can wait. Standing nigga, yeah, you know my block. It's 20 grand a day. Cocaine jumping out the pot, rubber bands away. Dope fiends walking up the block, rubber bands away. 6 a.m. but I ain't closing shop. My other plans can wait. Standing nigga, yeah, you know my block. It's 20 grand a day. Rubber bands away. Rubber bands away. My other plans can wait. It's 20 grand a day. Rubber bands away. Rubber bands away. Yeah. That's how shit's supposed to sound. That's how shit sound. Yeah. That niggas got a lot of catching up to do. Yo. For the hustlers that's getting money, thinking fast and business, who stayed up by playing smart and ducking bad decisions. I wore hand-me-downs in class, bitches laughed at niggas. Now I rock designer like I'm in the fashion business. I made a plug when I was broke, not to brag, I did it. I broke a 9 off a half and got in traffic with it. This for my day one fans, niggas that been listening, who know these rappers not better or as consistent. And when they talk about the streets, it ain't that specific, so I'm attached suspicious. If it's fact or fiction, you ain't in the streets weighing slabs of fishes, nigga. You just another rapper trying to have an image, but don't want the scabs and stitches shit that can win. And if you ask me this backwards, nigga, I seen too many real niggas fall to let you bitch niggas beat me. But still, I make this shit look easy. Bitches think I'm lit cause they see me, but I was just in the trap with a flip phone stick in the TV. Calls from home saying, are you going through the roof? There's rumors back here saying, well, who going through the hoop? Been gone for 2 weeks, been 2 more funerals. They pulled up dumping out of a 2-door Subaru. It's all the same, this what we call a game. When you move and pull you back like a ball and chain. You rap about our real life cause it caused us pain. And when you reach certain levels, it causes change. The pain subside, but the scars remain. I'm one of the realest nigga that's broad as day. I'm on my biggie who shot you. This for my partner still in lockup, who only called back home to tell us in a box up. They killed Eric Garner just cause his posture. But you get life if you hit cop up. How could we feel like that's not us? I stand plexion the same, nigga, please don't be obnoxious. I play with more keys than a locksmith. It's like I'm good at everything, I got this. Joe Pesci 38 got a roast clip burning in the ashtray. You know I'm spending good money, so he love me, sit he down and meet me halfway. Joe Pesci 38, my Joe Pesci 38. This the same go from Goodfellas. This my Joe Pesci 38. Joe Pesci 38.
listener, spring has sprung
Alexa.
and some.
Mute.
dois relever. Lube, bataillon. Oui. Passa ali, né? Champion, Mitsulim, tudo. Chopin. Vitória, esse é o espanhol. Escrita lixo, mano. Sorry, I'm literally talking to myself, that's just fine. Si blood is super big. Trying to communicate imagery. So, yeah. Don't expect you to understand. Don't expect you to understand. If you're gonna judge, just do it with your opinion. Don't do it with a fucking phone call.
Didn't actually stop on it. Stomp around it, and it was like, what? Now I believe it's only missing a single thing. However the cords fall. Consistent. I like it. What do you guys think? It's all right, you know. And not to mention, it has. Do you see the bottom? It's actually metallic paint, so that it'll change in the light. But that right there, that's the intended design right there. That's good. I'm like, I can't hold it and do a screenshot at the same time. Let's go somewhere. Okay. The fuck was that? Anyway. Held for review. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah. Like, you can't handle what my feet look like. I guarantee that. What is that? Ain't good enough. Yeah, I guarantee you can't handle what my feet look like. Like, it would be too much for you. Guarantee it. I'm like, trust me. I've got the numbers to back this. You're not even going to ask twice? That's so rude. But anyway. I'm just saying, if you actually wanted to see my feet, you would ask more than once. Just saying. That's all paint? Okay. Oh, Alexa, unmute. Just saying.
Arms reach for me, I'm sleeping. It's cold out. Get your heat, I keep it. Hand in hand, get it, then you leave it. Split shadows always creep around. If we beef, we ain't never even. I lost my dog, he was a whoever costs us gotta get treated. I got angels and demons all. Sitting in the alley, plotting on a new lit. Rappers all got guns, and when they scared, they use it. I told the plug that ain't gonna work, you got to find some new shit. I swear to God, I'll never rob from anyone I'm cool with. The ones I move with, the killers, they don't show no remorse. Catch a case, post a bail, and never show for court. The flow raw pain like a slow divorce, cold course. I just hold my course, get my smoker's choice. You'd be surprised where you find loyalty at. My bro wanna switch a line when he just ordered these bags. I said no, I thought about it, I was calling him back. Cause life is good, but every second, that shit all could be bad. Some people wouldn't understand that. The last birds weren't cooked, we had to underhand that. Just got off with Brody in the jail, he said it's jam packed. I'm stuffing hard in 12-12 skinny square bags. Arms reach for me, I ain't sleeping. It's cold out, get your heat, I keep it. Hand in hand, get it, then you leave it. I swear the shadows always creep around. If we beefing, we ain't never even. I lost my dog, he was bleeding right. Whoever costs us gotta get treated. I got angels and demons all. Smoking piss off the papers, try to clear my chest up. I'm off parole, watch this up. I can afford to mess up. Killer would've beat his body if he never fessed up. He could've picked 12, damn, he ain't have to go head up. Cause the judge only cares about conviction rates. Court will push the courts back. You lucky if you get your dick. Like shit call me as I'm riding down the interstate.
Alexa, mute. Thank you. Alexa, unmute.
Arms reach for me, I ain't sleeping. It's cold out, get your heat, I keep it. Hand in hand, get it, then you leave it. I swear the shadows always creep around. If we beefing, we ain't never even. I lost my dog, he was bleeding right. Whoever crossed us gotta get treated. I got angels and demons all.
Alexa, mute. So cool. What's up, guys? Alexa, unmute.
OJ cut 30. Level 6 pure, but I'm OJ cut 30. I'm the truth. I'm the light. I'm the way. Niggas broke. Niggas fake. They in the way. I'm thinking, wait. They saying, wait. I couldn't fucking wait. How you make the jump to 67 from a 28? It's all in the wrist. Young nigga. DMT the trip. I'm coming with you. It all equals 7. Bitch, I'm a legend. Pull off on a 10 and I'm flying in a 11. I'm trying to drive the Bentley into heaven. I bought a Louis denim. Lord knows my soul. Icy is cool gray 11s. You know the engine different ways. Rapid way. Pay your ties, I give you hope. I be your breath. Save your soul. They can't stop me, bro. This shit was destined. Don't mention me with them, they irrelevant. Let me settle this. First advance blue. Second 1-2. Luckily, I've been getting to it since Brooklyn. Shame on you when you step through. The stove got that walk on cold water. The yacht boat started. Your line to your son got dope on him again.
Alexa, mute. Just remembered. Goddamn. Just fucking. Can you just fucking. Can you sit here? Is that chill? Just fucking. Alexa, unmute. Alexa, volume down.
I made it through hell, nigga, you can see the burn loss. Never bought a bitch a bag, I ain't never purse bought. If a bitch ain't have a bag, that was her fault. Always kept sticks and quick to return spots. Some shit I always stick with, like my first thought. Niggas want me dead and shit, that ain't the worst part. What's sad is, these the niggas that I first taught how to get money. Was bummy and dirt paw. Put food in your kids' tummy, that's what hurt more. Still get the difference. Fuck you on this earth for. Fuck rap. On the road to riches was my first thought. It made me a third more. I refuse to be that dude that refused to the church doors. I think it's all surf forwards. I've been through turf wars. You know, nurse calls, house shot up. That's why we don't sleep on the first floor. I've been through it. It hurt more. Give me a shovel. I keep digging till I get to the earth's core. My worst flaw was showing love. I heard that Ox been chilling with my older cubs. I mean, these niggas want me shot and y'all go to clubs. We supposed to be family, dog. How could I not go to drugs? Men only become good men through negativity. Women are actually the opposite.
Alexa,
Men
volume up.
are very kind. I would argue that when I see a man into a lot of shit, it makes you kinder. You don't want it to be put on because the biggest gangsters is evil people sometimes can be the kindest. When women go through a lot of pain, they grow bitter. Men grow kind from pain. I think that the worst men on earth are the ones who have nothing. Those are the arrogant pieces of shit people. You're supposed to suffer as a man. You're born to suffer. LOX to the death, nigga. D-Block forever. You fucking know. Right? Loyalty and love. I ride with the homie to get
Alexa,
love.
volume 5.
Loyalty and love. I ride with the homie to get war. I ride with the homie and bring him loves. Loyalty and love. I ride with the homie to the grave. I ride with the homie to the church. Loyalty and love. Homies is family but not blood. We came up together out the mud. You know what the fuck it is. I ain't got a fuck to give. I ain't got a fuck to give. The niggas on that sucker shit. Got me on my 93. Who bring the fucking shit? Only break bread with the homies that are stuck on it. That sucker shit don't reside here. You should slide or die from wild niggas idea. We in the Taj, just some fly gear. Money machine, machine gun, homie, I swear. I dare you to be loaded, try to die red. You ain't seen them like us, cause they don't make them, homie. You just a bitch ass nigga, don't get no makeup on you. Or to get you popped in the neck for my Jamaican homie. Yeah, still up in the jungle, boys. Meet me and the homie in the half a P of jungle boys. Back then we moved cocaine, we was unemployed. Stay in your place, make it your face, then my gun avoid. Loyalty and love, I ride with the homie to get buzz. I ride with the homie to get love. Loyalty and love, I ride with the homie to go to war. I ride with the homie and bring them loves. Loyalty and love, I
Alexa, mute. Hmm. Sorry, it's just I don't know how long I've been staring away. Uh, I don't have a reason to be here anymore. And like, you know, fuck you. Actually, fuck you. I want to punch this phone so fucking hard that you feel it for saying that. When you don't know. You don't know. You're trying to be helpful. You don't realize how universal that fucking answer is. Everybody says that to me. Because you could never possibly imagine any purpose I could possibly have on Earth that fucking matters. Except to be a fucking example and a finger to point at. There's no fucking reason to ever treat me like a person. It's not you. It's fucking everybody. Ever. What do you want me to do? I don't want you to do anything. I just want you to be okay when I do this. Like, just let me, like, is that, like, you guys understand I won't do it because I'm, like, I'm not trying to do that to you, man. It's fucking selfish that, like, it's not a metaphor, you know what I'm saying? Mm. The good side of life? There's a good side of life. I just, like, You know what's fucking me up the most right now? I've tried a lot of things, and this isn't where it's like, I failed, so I quit. No, that's not my mindset. It's just more like, I don't know what to do that isn't somehow gonna be used against me, one way or another. Because no matter what it is, like God somehow made this rule that I'm not allowed to be around anyone without them knowing that I'm not really a person. That's like written on my forehead, like target. Just the not even a bullseye target. Like it just says the word target. Like it's like I used to be property of Target, but now I'm just free roaming or whatever it is. It's just like, you know, there's always something that somebody's analyzing. Like, oh, you're different. I'm like, dude, the biggest reason I stopped dating is when I realized, like, I'm sure there's people out there that won't do this, but like, there's just been too many times where it's like, of course I'm gonna kill it. Why would I ever want kids with you? Are you fucking kidding me? And it's not like I'm out and about making mistakes. I go, no, like, every fucking time, dude. And I get that some people don't. It's like, ooh, who cares? No, it's not that. It's not that specific thing. It's an example of the other thing, which is I just I just don't know. It's like it's just from every single direction. I'm like I don't think I want to be here anymore. And I think the only thing I do because I'm here isn't good. And I'm like, if there's a God, I don't think God wants bad things for me. I think it's like what did I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what did I do that was so fucking wrong that like I don't really do anything bad, and yet I'm constantly living in the consequences of just being the worst person. It's almost like what if I was supposed to be the next Adolf Hitler and kill half the earth and be the worst racist ever, but it's like time travel and that was I wasn't raised that way. I was raised this way, and so I didn't actually do anything. I'm not that person at all. That's not me. I didn't do anything like that. That's literally not who I am. I don't know, like what. But everyone still knows to fucking hate me. And even people who don't hate me, they're like, yeah, but I can never take you seriously. You're not a person. You don't, like, you're a pet. You're a toy. You're a fucking disposable fucking thing. And I definitely don't want you around, like, longer than a fucking tolerable amount. And then there's people who aren't like that, but then it's like, the only people who aren't like that, it could literally be anyone in that position at that point. Because it's not about anything that you care about them for. It's just about how they serve your needs. As long as they serve your needs, it could be fucking anybody doing anything. When you've got nowhere to go, but you still want your little... And it's like, well, I found my... And it's just like... I don't want to commit, like, a hide, but I'm like... Like, dude, is it so selfish to just be like, I wish I had already died? Not because I'm this, not because that, not because this, not because I blah 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 blah. No, just the game's over. We reached the ending a while ago, and it's okay. You know, it's okay. Just, but it's over. So, what the fuck am I doing here? It's fucking painful. It's fucking painful to be here. It's painful every fucking day. Like, literally, like... Like, you know what it's at a point to? It's literally at a point where it's like... If that person was supposed to, like, be in my life that wasn't there, and that's the part that hurt, I don't want them to come back now. Because if you care about someone and you want them to live a good life, you don't want to fucking interrupt that possibility by being in it, and you know that you're the wrong thing at that point. It doesn't work with you involved in it, and it would have worked if it this way and this way and this way. But you can't have those things. And and it's like, you don't get to fucking know why. Shut the fuck up. If you ask again, I'm gonna hit you. You don't get to know why. Nobody ever gets to tell you why, because why would they? They don't have time for this fucking shit. You know? Well, I don't think God's a lie to make yourself feel better. God is the honest to God thing. Like, God is just a spirit of life that shows itself with the best intentions of everyone at once, as a force of its own. It's like we all contribute to this want for good and this need to do good by doing good things every day, not for ourselves, but the good things we do
for everyone else around us that it doesn't matter if we benefit or not. It's like it had nothing to do with my dreams happening, but I did help you, you know. And I don't need something for it. That's like the purest version of that. It's like, you know. But I'm like, I don't know who my dad is, but everybody seems to think that would have been my best friend in the world. But also, I was raised to fucking kill him. And that's not a joke. You know, I live exactly where I live because I know one day all I have to do is be right here. And that's not a great feeling. But like, did you watch your dad grape? You know? When your mom was serving him divorce papers, did you watch him bust down the window and grape your mom? Did you watch that as a kid? Did he throw you through a fucking wall? Throw your brothers and sisters like violently around the house? I can't even have a relationship with my brothers and sisters. Like, I was fucking raped by my sister, dude. And you think that's funny? That's not fucking funny, dude. She used to dress me up. It's not fucking funny. I had my first girlfriend in first grade. Like, who the fuck has girlfriends in first grade, dude? Like, I don't think I could have a serious relationship when my fucking kids are dead, bro. They're fucking dead. Like, I literally, like, I had lost a lot of shit last year, and then I was just trying to, you know, get as many jobs as possible, make some money, and then I was going to go up and get a job in Colorado. And it was going to be, like, it was pretty neat setup. It was going to be a new place. And then because some guy randomly just fucking having a psychotic fucking freak out, whatever, I'm just trying to deliver some DoorDash food. He's freaking out. He calls the fucking cops on me. He lies to the cops for whatever reason. I get arrested. I'm literally confused. I'm like, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. And yeah, my case got dismissed, but they all got away with it. Like, do you understand what it does to your reputation? Like, they don't have attempted murder in Texas. What they call it is aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. And all I was trying to do was deliver food, and some fucking psycho just... He literally blocks my car. When I park my car, he blocks it. He tells me to move. Then he runs away. I don't know what's going on. And then cops show up. And they... literally, I'm the victim of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon when a random cop just shows up, puts a gun in my face, and throws me out of my fucking car. And I don't know what the fuck's going on. Because some guy lied. It ruined the last 9 months of my fucking life. And guess what? Like, I may have not been charged, but, like, it doesn't mean shit. On top of the fact that nobody could take me fucking seriously anyway. I get to walk around in open free air, not being able to work fucking anywhere ever again because it's like hey, this guy's resume is pretty solid. By the way, he was arrested for attempted murder, but don't worry, he wasn't charged. And it's like, yeah, you could be in jail. Oh, that's such a bad thing. It's not. I was in Harris County. I got to fucking let go. You know? It's just like, let it go. You're in jail now. They have you. Which means you can just let go. You'll eat. You'll sleep. You know, there's people around. Everybody's in the same boat as you, which is like, life was really going to a bad place, but now we get to let go. And then I got kicked out right out here, and it's like, yeah, thank God I get to live my life again. But guess what? No, the fuck you can't. You know? No matter what I do, I don't feel like I'm doing anything valuable, but it's like, more than wanting a purpose, I'm like, it'd be really great if I could just stop playing this game. If I have a soul, like, I don't think it would be, like, if, as an outsider, like, looking at it, it's like, dude, that's pretty fucking cruel to let that fucking computer keep running. You know? And again, it's not like I want to do anything violent to myself, but it'd be really great if all of a sudden the plug just came out. Because it's like, dude, there's nobody to prove some point to. There's no goal that it's like, if I just did this, it would be great. I'm like, I don't know how to want anything that the fucking world has decided is just like a point of judgment, or just a reason, or it's just like, it's like, fine, then I don't want anything. And it's like, but genuinely nowadays, I'm like, I don't know how to fucking want anything that isn't used against me. It's not even about wanting weird shit. I'm like, I don't know how to want a fucking bowl of popcorn without somebody fucking pointing out of the, it's like, without it fucking getting stuck in my teeth and just punishing me for wanting to eat popcorn. It's like, you know? The only time that I seem to exist at all is just in the process of being chewed. You know what I'm saying? Jesus loves you. Nothing loves me. It just makes you feel good to try. And you want to know why it makes you feel good? Because you know I don't belong next to you. In your heart, where it matters, in your faith and in your beliefs behind everything you do, it just makes you feel really good to say, hey, but I tolerated that. And I said it. I said, no, you're deserving of love. It's just ego and pride and vanity. It makes you feel fucking great to give that fucking homeless guy not just some money, but time out of your day. And I shook his hand. I washed it afterwards, but I fucking shook his hand. That's it, dude. And I'm like, if that person really knew and truthfully saw exactly what he will always be in the eyes of other people from the beginning, why the fuck would you make him do any of that? If he said, well, can I just fucking die? I don't want to exist for any of that suffering that has no means or reason. I just die suffering. And the suffering, it adds and worse, it's worse, and then one day it will just fucking kill you. There's no reason. If you knew that for sure, that'd be fucking cruel to, like, let them live in that. And you want to talk about me, literally, I go, it's, everything fucked up's already fucking happened. And it's like, dude, like, I don't want to do anything violent to myself or others, but, like, why am I not dead, dude? Why does no one have the strength to kill me? Because that's what it comes down to. It's not like people haven't tried. They've all just lost. Because Jesus... Dude, you're picking the wrong time to fucking tell me about some fucking idiot. Personally speaking, I'd rather die killing as many Romans as possible than possibly letting any one of them fucking hurt me for the fucking whatever it is. And that's like, dude, I'm not some fucking killer, you know? At all. Doesn't make me feel good to think about killing people. It's a fucking bad thing. I don't want to hurt people. Genuinely, it's not feeling good to want these things. It's fucking wrong. Genuinely. And also, it's just not what I want in life. I don't care about it. I'm not, it doesn't make fucking sense either. No matter what bad shit has happened to me, I'm like, what kind of fucking, that's what it is. It's a fucking idiot. What kind of fucking retard goes around hurting people? How does that just, it doesn't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't even make sense. It does not even make sense. I don't know what I was talking about, dude. But I do know Jesus is a fucking punk. He's an arrogant little bastard. You guys don't think he deserves that crucifixion? Fucking nobody really does. You don't think crucifying people to begin with is a little... Who the fuck is allowing that? And if people are allowing it and they call themselves the Roman, it's like, you're gonna let those people live? I'm not a fucking Roman, bro. I'm a fucking Templar, bro. We take you steak fucking motherfuckers. We take you goddamn people who want to crucify people. You know what we do? We just get rid of you. We kill you where you stand, but we bury you with respect. As all the dead deserve. And if you are living, existing, to just be cruel to others, you are already dead in the eyes of a Templar. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, like, they feel bad that they didn't get you earlier. They're like, I'm sorry, dude, that's my bad. And it's not about hurting them. It's just about, like, why the fuck would people be evil? That's wrong. And if they're fucking evil, it's like, you honestly think they want to keep going? No. But nothing seems to be able to stop them. You know what I'm saying? I honestly think life has a lot of good rules. I think life has a lot of good things. I think it's just like, it's just like, I don't like the fact that I know. I know. And I know I am. You know? And I'm not better than anybody else. It's happening to all of us. On the same level or not, you know? But I'm like, it's like, the best example I could possibly imagine is, I'm not the type of dude that if she doesn't love me, then that's fine. But don't make me fucking watch her life when she finally met the dude she does. Don't make me fucking watch. You know, all the best to you. I don't wish bad upon you. I hope you guys have whatever, right? It doesn't matter who you are. Everybody deserves some kind of, you know. But don't make me fucking watch. If I have to watch, I'm gonna fucking kill them all. And if I'm gonna be the type of thing that does that, what the fuck are you keeping me alive for? Because you're more than that. Well, then fucking... Then why is it a void? When I describe the fact that I can feel the fucking distance of space around me when I look up at the sky, that's why it bothers me. I also find it beautiful. I got motherfuckers telling me, you know, you're the only person that mentions, have you seen the sky today? It looks really nice. Like, some people literally don't have time for that. And I'm like, you seem to make time to comment about it then. For something that doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, thanks for pointing out that you think I have fucking autism for appreciating an impossibility in front of you. It's impossible, and yet it's there. And because we've observed it and got the science of it, it's just an everyday thing. Who gives a shit? I'm like, yeah. Yeah, you're definitely a genuine fucking person, you snake motherfucker. People like you only are successful because you're fucking snakes. You're just the best at being a snake, so you make good money. Congratulations. I'm so happy that you find a meaning and purpose in all of it. I would appreciate it if you stopped talking to me like I give a fucking shit about it. It has nothing to do with a fucking thing I've ever done. And yet I'm the fucking one who's less, who doesn't have as much going on. Because I'm like, yeah, I wasn't a programmer 10 years ago. This fucking shit is not nuanced to me. So trying to tackle it now is like, do you not understand? I need to learn basic fucking bullshit to learn this language of yours. I can't just jump in full sentences, you fucking asshole. But yeah, I'm the fucking dumbass for pointing it out. And even when I point out, hey, it's fucking mean, when I've suggested several times to not constantly belittle who the fuck I am. And it's like, but that's the point of who you are. Well, then I don't need to be here, dude. But it's not right, because I do have people in my family who would be seriously fucking hurt by that. And that's just not what I do. It's like, who gives a shit about them? It's like, no. I don't particularly like myself, but I'm not gonna fucking betray my family. I'm not gonna do things that hurt them. I serve. I am of service. That is my existence. Y'all can make fun of me all the fuck you want. But when Azazel comes knocking on that door, sorry, you guys don't understand that. When my father Travis comes knocking on that door to kill my mom one day, I will genuinely rest better when I die knowing I've taken his life. That's how much of a consistent and constant threat that is. It's very real, and I'm like, that is the darkest fucking thing ever. That my dad's so fucking crazy that that's real. And for somebody that I have never been in the room with, that evilest example, worse than Hitler, worse than the devil, worse than a baby rapist, the evilest example that anyone has ever spoken to me about. And yet, it's just like finding the highlight moment to say, you know, you're exactly like your dad. Well, I was raised by you. So maybe it was a perfect match. Sorry that I just don't have any shame to be a liar about it. Because I don't think shame is how you craft who you are. A lot of people get, this is what thing about Jesus that makes me just say, fuck you. Who I am as a person does not get to come from someone else. Who I am as a person, my choices, my life, what I'm doing, it does not need to be selfish. It does not need to be arrogant. But you don't get to fucking put a book in front of me and say, this is how you're supposed to be. You don't fucking get to do that. The answer is no. If you don't like it, who gives a fucking shit? You don't have the right to come in and try to fucking destroy my life because I didn't want to fucking do whatever the fuck you wanted me to do. And it's like, well, you know you don't have any fucking value because you're not someone who does what the fuck I tell them to do. Fine. But you're going to make me suffer the rest of my life, coming at me prepared to kill me. I'm going to end up killing you. And everyone's going to call you the fucking victim and double down and make me fucking live the existence of it. It's like, so are you just going to keep letting them rape you every day? Or are you finally going to fucking start snapping necks? And it's like, I don't like where this is. I don't like who I am in this. I don't like this reality at all. This is not funny or cool or something I can escape. And it's like, yeah, well, the cops will come knocking on my door saying I'm suicidal, so literally. And they'll just take me away. I don't even know what they do at that point. But I'm like, that's, like, I came up with a song called Suicide Note once just because it was like, you know, it was just a song. Probably a bad name for a song. Granted. But it was just a song. But somebody was reporting me and sent me this, right? And that's why I go, no, it was just a platform that notified local police. I'm like, okay. Yeah, we need to see your arms and your wrists, sir. Or we have to arrest you. Why do you have to arrest me? What the fuck? Because, and at the end of the day, it's like, well, why don't you just say the honest thing? This is just your job, and you will hurt and take away, and you'll enforce this idea of a government, whatever, because it makes you not be the victim. That's what it is at the end of the day. People are going to try to kill you every single day, no matter who you are, because you live in this planet. If you're a cop, all you have is paid time leave, and they move you to another department. If you are not a police officer, you go to jail. It could be the most blatant fucking murder. If you are a police officer, you will not go to jail for it. It's called doing your job. And you think I'm just being that guy who's like, oh, fuck cops. I go, no. It's not every single cop, but guess what? That rule still applies. If you're the one doing the shoving, you're the one that does not get shoved. It's that simple. It's these cops are power grabbers. I don't think so. I just think they're like not drug addicts and not people who are super fucked up most of the time, and they just kind of want to live in a nice, safe world, and they don't hate people. They want to help. So it's like, well, you could be a paramedic, but you might not know everything medical. And it's like, what's the best thing I could do? It's like, well, if you're a police officer, you kind of serve your community. You might not pay the most, but it's, when bad people do bad things, you get to be the one to at least try it. It's like, no, actually, a police officer is nothing but society's, like, janitors. Because they clean up the mess that humans are. People who literally are such a fucking problem that it spreads and it just does nothing but cause suffering and pain, and their arrogant ignorance just causing more and more destruction. It's like, dude, they just need to be cleaned up so that we can clean this area out. Let someone else be here. Make me what I want? If you want to make me what I want, then go back in time and make sure that my mom has all of her kids except me. And I don't mean to be rude. I go, what the type of thing I am is, it's not something I genuinely want on this earth. The type of thing that I've been molded to be as a reaction to what's happened, just random. I'd rather not be here at all, because it's the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Let me ask you something. You ever been in a fight? Okay. You ever won a fight? Okay. Have you ever watched yourself physically do things? You didn't feel like it was your choice or your hands. It's like you're watching this happen. You're not really, like, you can't steer the boat at all. You're just watching it happen. Okay, that is the only time I've ever felt that genuinely, is during a fight or flight moment of, I didn't know I had already started this. And I was sitting there, like, most of the time it's like I'm trying, I'm just trying to, like, and it's like, before I could even say anything, things have already happened, and the fucking, it's like, what did you think was gonna happen, dude? I'm sitting here, I'm trying to just not be in trouble. I don't care if you feel whatever about me, just, dude, I don't care, dude. Just please walk away before he comes out. Because it's like, dude, I will watch myself kill you with no ability to stop, with no ability to prevent your death. And I will do it with such a rageful vindication and justification that I'll commit all the way through everyone between me and the one who shoots me dead. With nothing in my brain telling me that anything wrong is going on, and with absolutely no conscience behind it. I will unconsciously. And it's like, I don't want to be that at all. I'm describing pure fucking evil. I'm describing a make-believe character. It's like, no. I'm describing the guy that everyone knows me as. it's not fair, but I'm like, I don't even fucking know what I did. I don't even fucking know what I did. And then it's like, well, once I finally remember, and it's like, okay. It's like, what, you're gonna keep saying you don't remember? No, I do remember now. I just think the reason I forgot is because it just necessarily, it's my brain decided that the best way to move forward is to delusionally dilute the responsibility. And it's like, that will fucking worked out long term. What happens when I'm the type of person who would have rather, honest to God, kept control of who he was by not fucking lying to himself every fucking day about his own choices? It's like, you don't understand, I want to make good choices. I want to be of purpose and value to myself. I didn't just want to rape myself and fucking destroy every fucking bridge that could have possibly been made to have any kind of life. You know I didn't necessarily want that, right? Or it's like, okay. Turns out, while I was saying all that, I just committed to more shit that was bullshit. It's like, why did you even want those problems? You could have just not wanted those problems. It's like, actually, I don't think I could have. I think life finds a way to just I don't even care about the end of that sentence. Just like, it's fucking wrong. I don't even know what to do. Like, I don't know what to do, dude. It's like, you're just tired. Yeah, every fucking day. Every fucking day. You know what I'm tired of? I'm already tired of the next thing. That's just what bothers me. Like, I finally got my case dismissed, and it's like, yeah, you're free. And I'm like, dude, I don't feel free. Ever since that this shit happened, it was a bold example that I am not living in a real world. I'm living in a fucking bullshit ass fucking place with people in it. And people are fucking bullshit. And it's like, what do you mean people are bullshit? I don't mean us. I mean the people who have systematically put themselves above us, as if that was a real thing. But if you don't believe that they're above you, they physically find ways to fuck you. For real. And you could not have been doing anything. At all. But it turns out, if you just call 911 and lie, they don't double check you. They'll just arrest the fucking person. That's it. You can literally just like take people right off the board just by calling 911 and lying. And it's like you really will never suffer for it, I guess. And it's like, hey, don't go on a live stream and say that. Or what, you'll fucking ban me? You'll just take more from me? You'll be the exact example of what the fuck I'm talking about? Then go ahead, just fucking take it. But stop making me sit here and watch and try. Stop making me try. You are making me try. So take my efforts and at least say, oh, well, at least you do. Oh, you're trying. It's like, no, fucking, you just make me try just to fucking, like, take it all away from you. No reward. Get out of here. Yeah? Reported for Dan? Yeah. Go fuck yourself, you piece of shit. How very fucking human of you. Yet if I don't want to live on a planet with you fucking things anymore, why am I the fucking one that has to be dealt with? Why is it a problem that has to be fixed by going, well, if you're on Medicaid? And it's like, at some point, I will give in, and I'll be like, yeah. You know what? I do have a problem, and I'll go on those meds, and I'll take every fucking one out of the bottle at once. I've been making music since 2011. I just wanted a single song to just be good, whether it had views or not. But I've never made anything that people thought, wow, this is good, I'm gonna listen. It's, it's just like, and even people who say, oh, is it? Yeah, with 34 fucking views, cool. I'm so glad I've put all of this effort into that for fucking 20 views. I'm so happy for that. Well, it's like, well, then do other things. It's like, I've been doing other things. I do all sorts of things. And not a single thing has ever just not punished me for it. And now I'm out here, And I'm like, yeah, but you're not going to jail, don't worry. Yeah, but I'm already tired of the next fucking thing you people are gonna do to me. I'm already tired of the next fucking kid I can't have that's gonna die of an abortion. Or the after pill, because it's like, oh, your parents hate me? My parents are dead. It just hasn't happened yet. But they live every day, fighting up against a world that's making them fucking constantly prove themselves and constantly have to do things that just, it hurts. And it's like, Brian, can you actually shut the fuck up before I actually find you and beat the fucking shit out of you? Trust me, buddy. Honestly, you should show up to my house. Why don't you show up? Why don't you just show the fuck up? You think you're being funny and corny, and I'm like, you're worse than me. You have no fucking soul. And that's okay. Because you get to feel something when you try to take a piece of mine. Does it make you feel anything trying to take a piece of mine? It does, doesn't it? Don't you feel good when you make people suffer? You want to know why? Because you don't have a soul. You didn't have a dad that beat you. He couldn't be bothered to lay a hand on you. He doesn't care that you have problems. It's not your problem. That's how your dad felt. He's like, I don't care what my son is. I've got my own shit going on. Like, there's nothing you can do to make me give you attention. I'm fucking busy. So you come on here and you try to push all this pain on me. And what happens when I can't feel it? I just see you for what you are. You're soulless, just like me. The thing is, I still have a spirit. I would never say things to you just to hurt you. But the truth hurts so much more than an insult. Let me tell you something. How many streams have you been on tonight that got people all riled up and crazy? And did a single one of them not just block you at some point? Sorry, Bruce. We're talking to Brian Z9562 right now. That's who we're talking to. That's who has our attention. That's who needs our help. You need help, Brian? And how do I know? Because so do I. We're going to do this together. And yeah, we're going to go to rehab. Sorry, I don't know if you knew that or not. Every single day has been scheduled out and assigned to you. We're going to go to AA meetings twice a day. And that's going to be the entertaining thing we do today. And then we're going to work out for 2 hours a day, but it won't really be working out. It's more like being in the same room with a bunch of fat people that have to do some kind of movement today because their insurance will literally drop their coverage if they don't. And it's like, what happens when you want to actually work out? You'll never get to. We'll never actually give you access to the real product. You just get to have access to the room of people that just want to say that they did so that they can keep doing nothing. Your parents must be so sick. Again, Brian, you can keep saying all the things that you say to yourself to me. I'm here for you, Brian. Keep saying all the things that you say to yourself to me. Reveal the demons, and in the name of Jesus Christ, I rebuke them. Do you have the Bible app, Brian? Just like you can continue to insult me. I'm still in the best shape of my life, and you literally are a fat piece of shit. And listen, man, you'll never change. You will never be beautiful, you know? And I think if we say that out loud, if we say, my name is Brian, and I give SirenCore my attention because I think he's a beautiful man. I don't even care that he's a man. I would suck his dick, and I know it makes me gay. I am gay. Say it with me, Brian. You can say it, Brian. This is a safe space. Say it with me. My name is Brian, and I am gay. It's okay, Brian. You can say it, Brian. Come on, Brian. I don't care. I don't care. Give me all of your hatred so that it can be off of your shoulders. You know what makes me better than Jesus Christ? I personally know all of the sins. I know them all. Studied them well. And if I didn't commit it against somebody, I was a victim of it. You know? Do you think words that you say to me are not taken as things that you feel about yourself? Your music is pathetic. Did you try to be a musician, Brian? If we go to your channel, are we going to find songs that didn't have any views either? Is your best attempt nothing you would ever listen to, Brian? Just another cut. You keep it coming, Brian, because you know what? You've given me life. All this hate that you give to me, and I go, but we see it in you, and we see it come out of you. And every second you spend on my live stream, I continue to be ads relevant. The more comments you put on my live stream, the more that are in my activity feed. Brian, you might think you're tearing me down, but you are building my monetization. There's nothing you could ever do. Because all of the things that you do, I guarantee you, reporting me does jack shit from your channel. I guarantee you that those reports do not even hit their fucking inbox. You wanna know why? Brian, when you report people all day, you're just the girl that cried wolf. Fake name 9 or fake name G7J. What are the odds that that's both of you? What are the odds that fake name and Brian are the same person? What are the odds? What are the odds? They're not zero, are they? Oh. You don't think I'm geo-tracking and tapping into and stealing the credit card information for every single person who's been on this live stream tonight?
You guys think that I'm live streaming? No. No, I just vibe coded. You know? That's it. That's not the right way to use that word. You know what? I was feeling pretty empty and I didn't know what to do, and I gotta say, I'm smiling. I've got a good energy. I communicated some problems I was having, and sometimes that's all you have to do. It's not about fixing it. It's not about whether or not someone heard you. It's just, did you communicate it to yourself? Because that's my biggest problem. Anyway. I will say, my name is Foggy Jack. My name is also Loki Locklaufelson. It's not either of those things. Brian, you're back? Who cares? Who fucking cares? Now, at least I said something. Most people, when they say who cares, they do it by focusing on something else entirely. Is that how people treat you, Brian? Are you just noise now? There's nothing you can do to get a reaction? I just want you to know you can still get a reaction out of me. It gives me life. It gives me life. Keep being angry. The thing is, the more you try to hurt my feelings, and the more I actively am an example of what to do when you really just don't have to give these people energy anymore, you can just ignore them. You can be better than them by simply being better than them. I can be better than you right now by just not being you. It's more peaceful than God can deliver. All I have to do is know that you're just... Get a job. Get a house. Do you have a house, Brian? Not everybody does. Do you have a bed? Not everybody does. Brian, when you open that phone that you definitely have, how many contacts are people who would want to talk to you? But you'll always have a place here, Brian. You'll never get banned. We're not going to report you. You want to know why? We need you, Brian. One of us... It's just enforcing. It's like, I don't know if I'm doing the right things in life. And when you see someone who's just blatantly an example of, like, people like you still exist? No, I didn't realize how good of a person I had become. Damn. And it's weird. It's like, I know I'm a bad person, but I'm not Brian. Like, you guys can actively see all the shit he's been saying. I'm like, yeah, none of us do that. Just Brian. Just Brian does that. Honestly, I was in such a dark mood before Brian came in. Because the worst thing in this room was me. Not anymore. Now, the most childish waste of time, fucking dumb fucking thing that you're just like, bro, what a loser. Brian came and he just filled that role, and he relieved all of us of this emptiness of which one of us is just gonna be the fucking loser in here? Is it within us to all be a loser? It's like, nah, Brian's got our back, bro. He's gonna make it so clear. It's like, dude, I damn near feel better about everything. I'm like, dude, like, I've got hope again. You know? I really do, because it's like, I can do anything. You know? Yes, it's being noticed, but you don't have a name. It says fake name. Are you supposed to be a real person? Why are you surprised? What am I supposed to call you? You don't have a name. Brian at least has a name. Maybe you shouldn't have a name. So clear. It makes it so clear, right? You know, Brian, I'm going to say to you what Peter Griffin always said to Brian, his dog. I just threw up. Do you want to eat it? It's right there. I'll clean up that puke if you want, or you can. Brian, I know you want to eat my puke. If I just take a shit, is that you want that? By the way, what I'm saying, that really was on Family Guy. He used to say that to his dog all the time. That's real. Hey, fake name. It would be cool if you were commenting at the same rate as Brian and not just signing in and out of your accounts of the one device you're using. Most people do have multiple devices that they can just snap to. So it's like, you're not even trying that much. So it's like, don't be surprised. Honestly, I would have gone to eat food by now, but I'm like, dude, I'm in full heel mode right now. Don't take it personally, fake name. Just give it to Brian. I'm allowed to bully you, Brian. You made it okay to bully you. Nothing makes you feel better than bullying somebody, I assure you. That's not true. Fake name G, not 7J. That's not at all what you've been doing. You're not involved. And then you say shit like that, like it's a response to something that happened. That's more delusional than everything. You saying I'm not mad randomly like that? That's more delusional than everything I've said tonight. And I've gone full on psychotic. Brian, show the fuck up. Like that's all I have to say to you. Show up. Show up. That's an invitation, which means I can't tell the cops you're trespassing. I cannot tell police you're trespassing when I invited you. So, if you come here to rob me right now, I can't say that you broke in. I can't say it. Okay? You said I'm not strong. I have no muscles. What are you worried about? You already have verbal permission to be on the property. If I take you to court, my hands are tied. I've broken my own defense already. So show up. You have you have nothing wrong. I think you're pathetic and scared and weak. And I think you and I both know that you want my dick inside of you. You want me to fuck you. You would feel good if just a little part of me was in you. Because every part of what I say fills you, doesn't it? And you know how I know this is all true? You're not even as evil as I am. You're not evil. I'm evil. I would relish in how I would hurt you. And so would you. You would relish in how I would hurt you. And the thing is, it's because in this situation, I'm what's called a top and you're what's called a bottom. I learned this about gay people. And I can show you what I learned, Brian. But it does make you a fag. You have to admit, you've been calling me gay this whole time, but are you okay with being gay yourself? If I gave you everything you wanted, Brian? What are you talking about, fake name? You're random as shit. Who the fuck even asked you, fake name? I'm talking to Brian, and you're pretending I'm talking to you is actually getting really weird. Like, I might have Grizzly ban you. Seriously, I probably would have ended the live stream already, but I'm like, people keep showing up. Fuck. It's kind of exactly what I asked for, though, but I'm busy. But I will say, I am glad that I didn't turn the stream off immediately when I probably should have there in the first hour after I got done with my painting. Because I did have a dark moment. And instead of secluding and being by myself, I was in that dark moment. And then I communicated it. And I acknowledge that progress. So I just appreciate really everybody that's been here. And we all appreciate Brian, you know. I don't know. You know? Is it, you know? This can make things way worse. Then make me famous for it. It's nothing worse than public humiliation. What happens when I get NSFW about it? I'm just saying.